ready to win the game.
Yes, you do, Herm. Yes, you do. Welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live Wednesday night edition. Well, we got a show here for you today, man. Woo, I tell you what, man, sports are an amazing thing. They are truly a blessing from God.
To help a brother out.
man, listen. Well, we'll get there. We got some great topics to discuss, obviously. Will the GOAT go on and prove it for sure that he is the GOAT? And will he continue this incredible run? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about got a couple of NFL topics, discuss a couple of the top 10 lists that have been released. The NFL top 10 edge rush wideouts. Okay, there we go. You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Lost you for a second, but
I think, my connection came a little loose.
I'm like, what did I just do to my computer? I thought it was me.
Right? No, we're going to discuss the NFL top 10 edge rusher list as well as the top 10 wideouts. So that should be some good football talk. Because it's we're getting closer and closer to that time. Thank goodness. But before we get started, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give a shout out to the channel members. But Steve Stevenson, CFO of GTFOH, what's good, man?
Chilling, bro. Glad to be here. You know how we do.
Liquid aluminum like the T2. Beast from the East Part 2 coming to see you. Shout out Cannabis. That was
dang.
No doubt. But let's give a shout out to the channel members because we must. Coach T, aka Laker Nation, first member of the channel. Appreciate you. It's not that serious. Chief Sid Bubba, shout out to you. Shout out for everything that you've done for our great nation, what you do for this show. And of course, shout out to the boys from Annapolis, Order Harms, Baltimore Bruce, was good. Steve, King of the Chat, Nino, Sneed got what you need, #1 contributor. Micah, D Ross 881, Red Wolf 31, and of course the Real Siberius. So appreciate all you guys so much.
Real Siberius just dropped a video yesterday.
Yeah. I
saw into that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Steady cooking Brian, bro. Steady roasting Brian.
Well, there are a lot of people, I'm sure, who don't like that, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who do. But I will say the same thing I always say, man. I challenge people to just, if you have a problem with it, don't sit around calling somebody a hater. Do the research, prove them wrong, and present it.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. Yeah. But, most people aren't going to do that.
I think when most people make those kind of videos, i.e. the content of, the Real Siberius, they go into the video knowing what they want to do, right? And they have their points and they have their supports. So usually they're technically pretty sound, So
yeah.
No arguments from me.
Yeah. When you're dealing with people like that, I think you need to be very careful in the way you attack them because they're normally prepared for that pushback. So
yeah,
no doubt.
And used to it probably. They didn't just wake up yesterday to dispel myths. They've been doing it for a while, right? Yeah.
Right. Well, before they actually got a channel, absolutely. Yeah. So they said, "Hey, let me monetize all this talking I'm doing." Yeah. Whoa. Former Marine running for Congress says Trump is the Antichrist and must be killed. No. You don't say those things. He's going to jail.
Yeah.
Threatening a sitting president. Not good. All right. Enough of that.
I don't even think it could be a retired president.
Yeah,
you can't do none of that, bro.
All right, let's get started. I got a quick hit. So we've been talking ad nauseum, myself, other content creators. We've been talking about this whole thing of LeBron taking his time, figuring out where he's going, or taking his time, figuring out who will have him. Figuring out where he's going to play next season, right? And so that in of itself is an interesting topic. We've talked about it. We've kind of looked at it from different angles. Where's the best fit? Why is he taking so long? Is he and Clutch Sports being disingenuous as well as the mainstream media in the way they're presenting this thing? Blah, blah, blah. We've talked about that. But one thing we didn't really talk about, and we'll keep this quick as it is a quick hit. One thing we didn't kind of address is the fact that it's been widely reported that this season, and I'm sure he's got some other footage from recent years. This season is going to be a camera crew kind of following him around wherever he's going, etc. And that is going to he's going to use that for his documentary after he retires, I guess, kind of his last dance type thing. Interesting how LeBron never comes up with anything on his own, but not the. I'll take my talents. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so apparently they're going to be following him around. They're going to be filming, and as you know, Dave McMenamin's been kind of running with him for like the last year or more, getting all these different interviews with him, such and such, in different places. So I'll assume that all of this is kind of going to go towards his documentary. I would wager there's probably going to be another book coming out when he's done. All these things, right? And look, why not? You're LeBron. You're one of the biggest names in the world of sports. You're one of the biggest names in the history of the NBA. Monetize that thing, right? Totally get it. But this is what I was saying. It is kind of interesting. Maybe, just maybe, all of this, waiting and, deciding where they're going to go. LeBron is a very calculated dude, right? His representation is calculated. They probably have been known and decided where they were going to go. But the thing is, they're holding out for the maximum moment of impact. And also because all of this, all of the different footage, all the different mainstream and content creators and so on and so forth, all of this stuff is probably going to end up going into the doc, right? So all this is added extra content, which really on its face is actually a smart move. So as much as it's annoying, like, yo, just get on with it and tell us what's going on, it's probably all for the content. What's your thoughts on that, Steve?
So he's got this storytelling goal that he has, right? It's what do we just call it? A business venture,
I guess. Yeah.
So it's basically a production studio where Bruce, I'm serious when I say this. I think this is going to be what they show people when they say, here's what our company could do. Here's an example of a production that we recently made for LeBron, the biggest NBA star since Michael Jordan, right? The face of the NBA for across 2 or 3 decades. Here's what we did for him. Here is the story that we built. Here's the production. Here's the how we directed this. This is what our studios can do. This is what our writers could do. This is what our film crew can do. That's what this is about, in my opinion, in my prediction or projection. I think this is going to be the springboard of this new company, this new venture, whatever they're calling this, so it could take off. They'll literally say, here's what we produced. He's the biggest star in the NBA, and look what we did with LeBron's story. And they'll pitch that to others to say, here's what we could do for you.
I didn't think about it. That's pretty sharp. Yeah. That's a very good move. It's a good business move, man.
And they're going to have a lot of ammunition because LeBron has accrued a lot of things.
Sure.
And, if you guys got your hearts just sold on this Cleveland thing, coming home, even though it's where it all started, all that, whatever the narrative is, right? But they'll be filming in Akron. They'll be filming in Bath Township. The production crew is going to say, LeBron, let's go to Bath Township. Let's tour. Show us where your school was. Show us where your friends live. Show us the blocks. Show us the gyms you used to go and play at. Show us the blacktops that are falling apart that you used to shoot on. Like stuff like that. Show us anything. Show us and then they'll do that, right? And then they'll be filming him as he's going to the arena for regular season games.
Sure.
And they'll be doing that whole thing. I think that's what I'm saying. And then you're going to see all the editing, and you're going to see all the secondary segments that they produce from his friends and from the people who watched him grow up and his coaches. They'll do all of that stuff, and then they'll say, look at the production quality of this. We could do this for you. And it's going to be tennis players, and it's going to be golfers, and they're going to be catering to high profile athletes. That's what I think they're going to do.
And more, not just athletes. No, that's a great way of looking at it, using that as a proof of concept. That's didn't think about that. Absolutely. Here's another interesting thing. Just a quick side note. Isn't it interesting how, he talked about how he wants to be a brilliant storyteller, right? He wants to tell these wonderful stories with his production company. You know who said that a while before? Yes, Kobe. Oh, I can't hear you. Your sound just went out. You muted.
Oh, my bad. That was Kobe's idea. Kobe said that.
Yeah. Isn't it interesting how this guy is always biting?
Well, I mean, nobody ever said he was original.
Right.
You know, nobody ever said he was innovative.
Right.
I mean, I think he's looking to take good ideas and leverage them. I mean, God bless the dead, we don't have Kobe anymore.
Right.
So he could probably act like it's brand new and nobody ever thought of it. Even though people have been storytelling since Dr. Seuss, bro. There was a cat in the hat and he was eating green eggs and ham, bro. I'm just saying.
For sure.
Storytelling's not new.
Yeah.
But maybe, you know, in the case of like Kobe, he had an idea of doing it, I think, with the athlete's angle. You know what I mean?
Oh, boy. Ed Dog. Man, the great KS would be very upset with you, man. Cut that out. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So cool. That's our quick hit. Matter of fact, anybody in the chat have a quick hit they want us to address, or if you want to call in with a quick hit, you know the number. We'd love to hear from you before we go ahead and get into the main topics. 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. Do you have any quick hits for us? Or again, you can put it in the chat. Up to you. Okay, I'm connected. Here we go. Hello, how can I help you, sir?
Yeah. What up, fellas?
Hello, Eddie.
What up, Eddie?
Fellas, everyone. So you said my quick hit is Bruce, you don't follow the baseball. My quick hit would be that the MLB All-Star game was trash. The National League lost again, I think, for the 5th or 6th time. Shutout innings from the American League, which I do not understand because the American League sucks. It's really the National League has been good. I mean, like, it's ridiculous. But I did like the home run derby. We did have a Black American won the home run derby, Jordan Walker from the St. Louis Cardinals. I can't remember the last one who won it. American black male who won the home run derby. But the home run derby was good, but the All-Star game, it should be better. I mean, like, it's a couple of pitchers I know that's really good. They did not participate. I guess they just act like how the NBA All-Star game is. You know, hey, my name get called and I ain't got a pitch. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was my quick hit, man. I think but it was pretty exciting a little bit. We did see Boys to Men perform. They was there, and also Philly native. Well, both of the artists are from Philly. Patti LaBelle, she did a national anthem. She performed, and also Boys to Men performed. But yeah, it just got to do better. The National League just got to do better with me. The Stars is all on the National League. Aaron Judge, he's still out. He's injured, but yeah, that's my quick
question
hit.
for you, Eddie. Question for you, Eddie.
Yes, sir.
Why do you say the American League sucks?
Well, the reason I say they suck is because for one, they pitching. I mean, I can name at least about good 3 or 2 pitchers on the American side, but the talent is really honestly on the National League side. Like, man, which I don't understand how the heck they didn't even get no runs. I mean, hey, you got Juan Soto over there. You got Ozzy Albies over there. You got freaking Shohei Ohtani. Well, I think Shohei Ohtani didn't play because
you're saying they got star power.
Yeah, they got the star power. It's just like with the East versus West with the NBA. You know what I mean? When they say the West got the star power, then the East does. But the star power is really with the national, on the national side. Like, for instance, the Dodgers, which is also forming a super team, but we're not going to say nothing. But, hey, Sean in the chat know what I'm talking about because he's a Dodgers fan. But anyway, let's keep going. And yeah, man. I mean, like, hey, they got Freddie Freeman over there. I mean, hey, like it was crazy, man. 4-0, no runs, and you only had one home run last night. Came from a guy played for the Chicago White Sox, but it was better. We got to do better with that. But that's just my quick hit on it. That's it. But I'm going to continue to support the show.
All right, Eddie.
You
be you
and
right there.
let's get the likes and subscribe up. Later, fella.
All right, Eddie. Take care, man. We'll see you.
So Ed Dog called to talk about baseball.
That was really random. We don't talk about baseball much on here.
I do have a baseball question for you, though. Now, we know that baseball is kind of trailing in popularity to obviously college football and college football, the NFL, NBA, and if I'm not mistaken, soccer, right, has now passed it. I think I saw that stat. But my question is this. Do you think that it hurts the MLB for whatever odd reason to have the All-Star game on a Tuesday? Like, that seems so random. Why wouldn't you try to get it on a weekend in prime time where more people can watch?
So maybe home run derby Friday, All-Star game Saturday.
You could even do All-Star game
home
Sunday.
Run derby Saturday, and then All-Star.
That sounds better. Yeah, but I mean, just on a weekend though. Like Tuesday is so random, and I think it's not even in the evening, right? It's like during the day, right?
They should probably just do both the same day. Make Friday for the venues, the kids, the events, you know, the experience stuff, right? And then or Saturday, and then just do everything on Sunday. You know, or something like that. I mean, I don't. They want to drag this out, right? You're gonna have people traveling to the city that's hosting. All the baseball fans want to go. I mean, there must be some business decision, but Bruce, the summer doesn't. I mean, most people can take a week off of work in the summer months. I mean, somebody can afford tickets to the All-Star game. They could probably afford to take a few days off of work. Okay. You know, a day of travel each way and whatever, you know.
Well, I'm thinking less of people in attendance and people watching. That's more so what I was thinking about in terms of the day that it's on. But I don't know. Sean from Cali, what's going on, man?
Man, what's up, Bruce? What's up, Steve?
Sean, what up? I know Sean's a big Dodgers fan. Go ahead, Sean. Cook.
Hey, man, shout out to Jordan Walker, man. Jordan Walker, you know what I mean? Congratulations on winning to the home series. You know, thank you for actually continuing to motivate more black players in the league. And I'm grateful that, you know, I mean, more black players are coming to the MLB in order to, you know, to establish like a resurgence.
Ain't gonna happen, Captain.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You gotta be positive.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Just like, you know, you gotta be positive for your Yankees, man. Just like I'm being positive for my Lakers, man, because hey, right now I'm having a blast with the Lakers. The offseason is amazing. Probably the best offseason I ever had in a while. It feels like I'm in cloud nine. I'm like, you know, life is an escape.
Okay.
You know, you don't see no break. You don't see no excuses. You don't even hear none of these rumors. You can talk about basketball. You can talk about the young talent. You know, the young talent. I'm loving the summer games. Getting hungry, playing defense. That is the stuff I wanted to see. That is the positivity that I want to see when it comes to my Lakers.
Okay, but Sean, hold on. What was your quick hit, man? What was your quick hit?
Okay, my quick hit is like, hey, Jordan Walker, congratulations. You know, but yeah, I'm just gonna hang up. We're gonna be talking about Messi. So
indeed we are. Indeed we are. All right, Sean, appreciate the call, man. Bruce, go ahead, call us back, man. Give us your quick hit. Want to hear from you. Waiting for you, Bruce. Call us back. What's up, Bruce?
Hold on.
Great day, man. Great day. How you feeling?
Maintain it, man. What you got?
My quick hit, the Colin, whatever name is Cohort. His let me say this about me. You know, me you always go back for about Lamar Jackson. I understand where you're coming from, Bruce. Yes, he got to get it done in the playoffs. I'm not even going to argue that anymore. But it seems like every time around this year, pundits such as Colin and other people, mainly him, or some other guys that really, they just pile on to the Lamar pile on is just, they go overboard with it. Yes, they criticize other quarterbacks, but not like they do him. That's because he's so how could I say? I get what you're saying, but that's because he's so different. It's like, you know, it's like, hurry up and get this ring, you know? It's like the pressure on him is, hold on. The pressure on him right now is tremendous, you know? But I get what you said. I mean, I just wanted to get some understanding. We go back and forth about it. Now all we talk about is a race thing. Ain't really no race thing. It's just that I get it. This guy is so amazing.
That's exactly what it is. He is that great. Right. So we expect so much from him because he's that great.
That's right. But some of these media, these guys flip-flop. One year, Colin had heard to say something totally different than what he said a couple days ago.
Oh, for sure.
Lamar Jackson is a Spirit airline, and he don't exist anymore. That's what he basically said. Like, that's a wild take. Then you have your constructive criticism about him. I get it. He needs to, how could I say, step it up a notch in the playoffs. Yes, you're right. But these wild takes, you're like, he's trash and he fell off and other guys is better than him that's not. And like, what the hell? It's getting ridiculous. Like the power on is, it's like he's the only quarterback people talk about this past week. Like it's a lot of Lamar rhetoric going around because the expectation is to keep coming into his 9th year. And it's like, hey man, what is it looking like? But like you say, man, it's so hard to win in the NFL, man. And you know, he had his opportunities, and he will continue to have opportunities.
For sure.
The power on is getting out of hand. These wild takes about him, it's just weird. That's all I got to say. But you're right, Bruce. You got to step it up. A few more notches in the playoffs, bro. You got to get over the hump. Man.
And we know he's good enough to do it. That's the thing. We know he is. So yeah, for sure.
Appreciate it.
I know that, Bruce. Yeah, no, the thing is we know how great Lamar Jackson is. So that's not even an issue. That's why, you know, the expectations are where they are. And let's look at it this way. Sam freaking Darnold won a Super Bowl. There's no excuse why Lamar Jackson should not. Plain and simple. Sam Darnold won a Super Bowl. No excuse why Lamar Jackson should not. We can leave it right there. Anybody else got a quick hit? Waiting for Sneed to get back so we can get into this first topic. I definitely want him here to discuss that. Anyone else have anything they want to discuss in the quick hits before we go ahead and get started with the main topics? Because oh boy, sheesh. By the way, man, are y'all? Let me ask you this: are y'all as excited as I am that football is almost here? Like seriously, college football is almost here. NFL football is almost here. This is going to be, I think, an incredible season on both sides. And I think college football may be as wide open as we've seen it in a very long time. And I would wager that once again, the SEC is not going to win the championship. And I mean, we have evidence on that in terms of the 12-team playoff. The SEC has not beaten a team outside of the SEC in the 12-team playoff yet. That's very interesting. So, you know, that's something we got to look at. At some point, the narrative about the SEC being far and away the superior conference has to stop. It just has to. And like I've said before, we got to look at the obvious. Once everybody could legally pay, all of a sudden the SEC fell off. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, I mean, that's one thing to think about. And I'm going to have some content on this. Notre Dame looks absolutely loaded this year. We're going to see if they're good enough to get the job done. You look at Ohio State. Once again, they come back ready to go. I'll tell you, what I am interested in seeing, and this is going to take a couple of years, over the next couple of years, if Ohio State's elite wide receiver recruiting and production is going to begin to fall off, because we know that Brian Hartline was the architect of that, and I think he is now the head coach at one of these group of 5 schools in the state of Florida. I can't remember which one, but he's now the head coach there. So he's no longer with Ohio State. So I'm wondering if he, at this point, is going to, if his departure is going to end up hurting the wide receiver recruiting and development at Ohio State, because it's pretty much wide receiver U. That's all they're doing is pumping out first-round wide receivers in the NFL who end up being Pro Bowlers and all pros. These guys are insane. So I'm very curious to know how that's going to work. Big story. I want to see how Indiana looks. They lost a lot of talent to the NFL as well. Retooled in the transfer portal, and they did some good recruiting also. But now we're going to see we're 2 years in. They've made it to the top. They've won the championship. Now we're going to see if Kurt Cignetti can hold the status quo. I don't think there'll be a repeat, but we're going to see if he can hold the status quo, how effective they are this season coming up in the Big Ten. And then, of course, if they make the college football playoff, interested in that. Going down to the SEC, Lane Kiffin at LSU is obviously going to be huge. Some major games there. They clearly can recruit well. He clearly coaches offense extremely well. He's got Ed Orgeron back in the building. Ed Orgeron is an elite recruiter and defensive line coach. This is going to be very, very interesting. Baltimore Bruce says, would you look at that? Dion is going to get fired if he has another underwhelming season. That is going to be a very interesting piece to sit back and watch. Now, we know that a big part of college football is the money. And we know that Coach Prime has helped to generate a tremendous amount of money for Colorado. Him being there has boosted registration both in and out of state. It's brought a tremendous amount of attention. So we'll see. I think they'll be patient with him. He's got his quarterback, who was a 5-star coming in last year, but just wasn't ready to play on the Power 5 level. I think he was like 17. He reclassed, so he came in about a year early. So now he's had a year in a Power 5 program. He's had a year in a Power 5 weight room, nutrition, all that good stuff. A lot of time getting coached up, etc. So should be very interesting. Julian Lewis, that's his name, I believe. Should be very interesting to see what he's going to be able to do. Should be interesting. But I don't think they will fire Coach Prime if he has another underwhelming season. I think he gets this one and one more after that. The seat may be heating up a little bit, but I do not believe that he would get fired if he had another bad year. So we'll see what he's able to do. What's next? It's going to be interesting to see Texas Tech. Steve and I were arguing about that last night. Steve King of the chat. It's going to be interesting. They lost a lot of talent to the NFL. But that oil money is huge in terms of NIL and pay for play and getting players there. Now they lost Brendan Sorsby, who is going to be their quarterback. So we're going to see how their quarterback situation works out. Joey Maguire has shown he showed last year he's a really good coach. All the way up to getting beaten 23-0 in the playoff by Oregon. Now I think the problem there was the defense was elite, held on as long as it could, but the offense gave them nothing against Oregon's speed. So we'll see what Texas Tech is able to do this season, if they're able to show that they are the program that they believe they are. We'll find out. Alabama, we know that they're well coached, Kalen DeBoer, and I think he just got an extension. So that actually kind of surprised me. So I'm looking to see what happens there. Alabama, what are they going to do? We talked about LSU, Texas A&M, these schools are serious. Georgia, can they bounce back? They were the SEC champion again last year, but we'll see what they do once they actually get into the playoff. Because Bruce says Maryland will make the playoff. Jeez, Bruce, you are one heck of a homer, bro. You are really a homer. But okay, Maryland will make the playoffs. Maryland will make the NCAA tournament in men's basketball. I'll give you that. I don't know about making the playoff in college football. I can't see it. But you never know, right? This is why you play the games. They have a pretty decent endowment, but I'm not sure that Maryland really cares too much about being an elite college football program, but we'll find out. Bruce says I'm on Arch Manning watch. Second year in the system with Coach Sark. You know he's been watching film, getting coached up by his uncles, getting coached up by his coaches all year. We probably won't see a lot of the mistakes he made last year. Let's see if he can step in and really live up to the Manning name, which obviously we know is tough, right? 4 Super Bowl titles between them, a lot of all pros, not from Eli, all from Peyton, but definitely he's got the genes. So let's see if he can live up to the name now. He's at Texas, so there'll be no shortage of weapons. There'll be no shortage of offensive line talent. He's got everything around him, but he has to get it done. So now let's find out what the deal is. Let's find out. Arch Manning watch. That's definitely gonna be interesting to see what's what there. No, Bruce, Indiana didn't particularly reload. I believe they got one of the best receivers in the transfer portal, a kid from Michigan State. They got him to go there. I know Notre Dame was targeting that receiver, but he ended up going to Indiana. We're going to see how good they are. We're going to see how good of a coach Kurt Signetti is. Clearly, what did he say? Google me, I win, right? And he has proven that to be the case. So we'll see now. Did they, they hit their ceiling and now they'll kind of come back down, or will they continue to be a quality program in college football? Don't know. It's going to be interesting. So Georgia, obviously going to be one of the better programs. LSU going to be one of the better programs. Alabama should be one of the better programs. Texas, one of the better programs. A&M. This is very interesting. So Bruce says there's no excuses for Notre Dame. They're loaded. Okay. So the funny thing is, all these other teams I named, I didn't hear you say there's no excuses for them either. Why is that, Bruce? Let's digress a little bit. I'm kind of, killing some time waiting for Steve Stevenson to get back on here. But why is it that there's no excuses for Notre Dame, but for all these other teams there are? You didn't say that. I'm kind of curious to know. Help me out. Matter of fact, Bruce, why don't you call in and let's take a couple minutes and let's talk Notre Dame football. I want to hear what you have to say about this. Go ahead, call me back. I'll wait. Here's the number in case you don't know it. 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. Call me back, Bruce, and tell me why there's no excuses for Notre Dame. Although I agree with you, there aren't any. But I'm just curious to know why you didn't say that for the other teams that we're talking about. Help me out here. There we go. What's up, Bruce?
Hey, man, Notre Dame football this year is no excuses. Too much talent.
Okay.
Too much. Let me ask you this. If you can real quick, see how many 4 stars and 5 stars they got? Even though that really don't matter. Oh, no. Let me hit that. Let me rewind. Did they get any? They got a lot of good talent in that transfer portal that was getting over. Notre Dame's just loaded, man.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, I don't know about the quarterback play. Same guy from last year.
Yeah, CJ Carr is he is a projected Heisman finalist this year.
Yeah. Oh, he gonna get better because he played good last year.
Yeah, and they got him some serious weapons in the wide receiver room.
There's no excuses for it. They're gonna make the playoffs this year.
So my question for you, Bruce, is I agree that there's no excuses for Notre Dame this year, but why didn't you say that for these other teams? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because let me say you're right. Because let me say this, no excuses. Because the overhyped, they're overhyped.
Because Bruce likes Notre Dame. That's why you're doing it.
There's no excuses for no other teams. They make the playoffs. Oh, I'm the roll motherfucking tide at SEC, but I'm just saying there's no more excuses. I ain't make no more excuses for the other teams because Notre Dame is better now. Way more talented from top to bottom than these other teams, and they well coached.
Okay. I was just trying to identify.
I know Steve back and ready to get on. Let me give you 30 seconds. I'm just saying. For what I said, they got goddamn like 8 former players, tons on their team. Not saying that they're good, but
No.
Burns Jr.
Yep.
They got Jerome Bettis Jr.
Mm-hmm.
They got Marcus Finley Jr. They got some other juniors in there.
Larry Fitzgerald's son is on the team. They got,
Yeah. Not counting all the other good talent that's coming to their team. I'm just saying they got the great coach. They got the talent. There's no more excuses. There's no more excuses for the other teams because the other teams, how many SEC teams made the playoffs? About 5, 6?
5.
Yeah, they robbed Notre Dame last year. That was an inside job. Ain't nowhere in the world they ain't put a skip. They skipped over Notre Dame because Notre Dame bringing the money in too, just as much as Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is no more excuses for them not to contend for a championship, not making the play. Now if they'll make the playoffs, oh yeah, y'all most definitely flunk.
Oh, for sure.
There's no excuse for Notre Dame not to make the championship game, bro, this year.
No, I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you. I was just asking because you didn't say about that. But,
bro, go ahead.
But no, you're right though. Unfortunately, you are right. I can't, All right.
All right, bro.
I appreciate the call, man.
All right, Bruce.
Sneed, before we get started, real quick, as I was just talking a little bit of college football, quick question for you. Ohio State, how do you feel over the next couple of years the departure of Brian Hartline affects your wide receiver recruiting and development? Because you guys are wide receiver, no question about it. My only question for you is, do you believe the departure of Brian Hartline will affect your wide receiver recruiting and development?
You have to assume there's going to be some measurable amount of regression.
Okay.
You just cannot lose a piece like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was the stability of that position, which is so important to the program.
Right.
You have to anticipate some form of a step back.
Mm-hmm.
It may not manifest itself in the first month of the season because of the supreme talent that's there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at some level, and it might be later in the season when you play for the Big Ten championship or something like that, or maybe it's more apparent when they play in the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that moment is going to rear its head and you're going to notice it. You're going to say, wow, last year it looked a little different, or the year before it looked a little different,
mm-hmm.
or maybe a year or two from now.
That's more what I was thinking.
Maybe it's going to be a situation where a recruit decides,
mm-hmm.
yeah, Ohio State's cool, but like, there's this other school that's pretty good too.
Yeah,
might happen.
That's more what I was thinking, Sneed. I don't think it's going to be a problem this season. I think maybe next season and the one that's where you might start seeing a bit of the regret. I mean, it's Ohio State. It's still always going to get talented guys, but it may not be the number one destination every single season if you're a wide receiver recruit. I mean, but we look into the league, we can go down the line, right? Marvin Harrison Jr. and Garrett Wilson and JSN and Chris Olave, just player after player at that position, Terry McLaurin just doing work. So, but it is going to be interesting to see how that works out.
Transformer, what up?
What's happening, Captain?
What up? Yo, man, we were just talking college football. We're getting close to NFL football, right? That combo's close. We got one more topic to go.
Let's smoke rocks.
Go Pack, go, baby. Go Pack, go.
I smoke rocks.
Transformer can lift the bus just to get a Packers sticker, bro.
Boy, listen. So Micah Parsons has this. He posted on social media. He has this sweepstakes or something like that going down with a foundation, the Lionheart Foundation that he's been supporting. And I said, what are the odds? And if I enter this thing, I get to get flown out to Green Bay, chill in a suite with Micah Parsons against the Atlanta Falcons, and chill with Micah Parsons.
Well, then he can thank you for that ACL you sent him.
And a part of me was like, I'm gonna show him that video and be like, bro, everybody in the world saw this video, but I haven't seen your view or like on my post yet. I need
right.
Hey man,
that would be cool.
That would be cool. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Format podcast on remote, absolutely.
Oh man, I mean,
it
depends on the service because like you'll be in the suite with him because
Mm-hmm.
So wait, you'd be in the stadium, right?
Be in his suite, yeah.
Oh, you just gotta make sure you got a Verizon line, bro. They got every NFL stadium hooked up with their systems, bro.
Oh yeah, in the suite,
and you could live stream right there from the suite, bro.
Boy, listen, you talking about live?
Right.
First, I'm walking in. Hey,
Right on, bro.
Bruce gonna be like, man, this dude's insane.
Yeah.
He's insane. He's a poor representation of the format.
Hey, yo, if they ask you what you want to drink, just be like a banana cognac, bitch.
No, I can tell you, man, it is hard sometimes to maintain that composure because I promise we'll get to the
when you were at the Notre Dame game, the championship.
Well, no, when I went to what was it, about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, the Gator Bowl was here in Jacksonville. Notre Dame played South Carolina, and I covered that game for I don't know, but I covered that game. Times Union maybe, and I was there, and I'm in the post game presser, and Coach Freeman's in there, and the players come in there. Man, listen, I wanted to follow Coach Freeman out into the hallway after I asked him the questions. Pause. And no flag on the play. No. What I'm saying is, I wanted to go like talk to him. Hey, coach, blah, blah, blah. But I say it to say that sometimes you got to put the fan away and, try to keep it professional. That's what I'm saying, Transformer. You have to put the fan away. Although,
you are a professional journalist in that sense. I am a full-blown fanboy. I'm doing all the fandominium stuff. That's not even a word. I made it up. The fandominium stuff is going down. Sweet.
Right,
all right?
Right.
I mean, my job, I'm probably, 10 years this man's elder. He's going to think that I was a kid. Just running around his suite like, yo, we got the Format Podcast show. It'll be crazy. I think Sneed.
No doubt. Yes, Sneed had to skate, but we're gonna hold it down in his absence. Yeah, something came up. All right. All right, handle that, Sneed. We'll talk to you, brother. Okay, so let's get right to it, man. The World Cup final is set, Transformer. And man, listen. So we had the semifinal yesterday. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's why Sneed left. And he didn't want to hear this BS from Transform. He's like, he don't even watch soccer. And he's like, here talk about Messi this and Messi that.
Yeah.
Proceed, Bruce. I know what you're doing, Sneed. That's all. I got you.
No doubt. So we had two semis yesterday and today. Yesterday semifinal, we saw France and Spain. And going into that game, just about everybody had France favored, just about everybody. And France was looking like the buzzsaw. They were the favorite to win the whole tournament. They had been basically balling out. They have the best, the guy voted best player in the world for the year 2025, Ballon d'Or winner, Ousmane Dembele. They have, of course, one of the greatest scorers in World Cup history, Kylian Mbappe, one of the, maybe top 5 at lowest top 10 player in the world. And, just an overall excellent team, great goalkeeper play. Everything was on point. France had pretty much done what they needed to do. Mbappe, Dembele, these guys always managed to come up with a goal when it was needed.
Yeah.
And then we watched Spain.
Clamps.
Man, listen.
Clamps.
So if you guys are old enough and you watch college basketball, you remember the 1994 Arkansas Razorbacks. They won the national championship in college basketball. And their moniker under Coach Nolan Richardson was 40 minutes of hell, because that's how they played defense. Pressing, trapping, blitzing, everything. Forcing turnover after turnover.
This tournament, every corner kick goal is your chance to win a car. Just post hashtag on every corner.
You want to win a car?
ESPN, man, you can't go on ESPN for nothing.
No, you can't.
Push straight to the ad. I'm like,
no, you can't. Yeah, I just muted. But no, so we saw Spain do their version of that, and I watched these guys throw. In basketball parlance, they were trapping, they were blitzing, they were pressuring that whole game, and had France completely out of sorts, locked them up, and won 2-0, which was just an incredible shocker. I talked to Rocco at the beginning of the game. You guys know my little cousin Rocco, the footballer from England that's been on the show a couple times now. I talked to him at the beginning of the game, and he said he had France 3-1, and he hates France, but he said he had France 3-1. And lo and behold, say again.
I said that's how confident he was.
Yeah, I mean, I think most of us were, not everybody, but most. And we saw by the end of the game, Spain ends up winning 2-0. And I'll say this: we talk about in just about every sport. At the end of the day, man, yes, you have to score, but defense wins championships, man. It just does. We watch defense get Sam Darnold a chip. Come on, right? Did we not? Defense wins championships, man. That is the mantra that we hear in team sports over and over and over again. There you go. You got to be able to stop people, man. You got to be able to stop people. And it gives your offense a better opportunity. And that's what we saw. So, Yamal, yeah.
Cook.
No doubt. So we got the young fella, Lamine Yamal, who turned 19 years old just, I think, 2 days before the France game. So shout out to the young brother there. And this is interesting because what I didn't realize, I think the last 3 times that France has played Spain beat them. And so they kind of have their number. Yeah. And so we're in a spot now where we're seeing like Spain may not be the best team on their side of the bracket, but sometimes matchups will get you through. You know what I mean? And we see that in all the sports, right? Sometimes you just match up with the right team that their style doesn't work well against your style. And that's exactly what we saw watching Spain completely shut down the best offense and the best team overall in the tournament so far. Did you get a chance to check that out, Transformer?
I checked out the highlights. I didn't get a chance to check out the game. I wanted to check out that game because I knew you were pulling for France.
I was.
But then when I saw the final result, I'm like, oh, is he still pulling for France?
I was.
So you saw how, to rewind everybody, Bruce is being very, very mean and disingenuous to me and my brother Sneed for our picks in the World Cup final. And he was like, he just totally bashed both of our picks.
I did.
And said, man, France is winning it all.
I was rude.
Just for France to not even show up to the
games. Wrong. Rude and wrong.
Rude and wrong is a horrible combination to be.
Oh, for sure.
No, it was I saw some of the highlights. I mean, what a great game. I mean, this is what the World Cup is about, honestly.
It is, isn't it?
You look at these, the last 45 seconds, the last 15 minutes, if you're talking about Argentinian games, and as the minutes go by, it grows this sense of urgency, especially when it's 0-0, right? If it's 0-0, it's like, okay, it's anybody's game. But then all of a sudden, boom, somebody gets a goal. And this is when Spain finally scored. I'm like, okay, all right. But France has Mbappe, and I'm like, all right, these guys pick it up. They shut him out. They were like, yo, anybody but you. We're not going to let you be the hero and be the one to talk about the most goals and all these accolades. Spain had an agenda to take these guys out. And they followed up with it, man. So, I mean, shout out to Spain. Salute to Spain. I believe that was Sneed's pick, man. But
I think so.
I'm not going to lie. Low-key, I had France coming out of this round. Okay. I thought France was going to be playing Argentina because I thought the Mbappe-Messi matchup was just going to be
the rematch,
Yeah, just must-see TV, box office. Everybody in the world is tuning in to watch that game.
Sure.
But, hey, Spain put on a blitz, man.
And you know what, though? And you're right, Transformer. I think we also can't forget, me, and I'm sure many, many others throughout the world weren't giving Spain their due. Those are the defending European champions. That's no joke.
Yeah.
Right? They are the defending champions of the European Nations League. So, we're going to find out when we get to it, but we'll take a second. So in the next semi, we watched today Argentina and England. Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, both, I believe, with six goals in the Golden Boot race in this tournament, playing out of their minds. The past not today, but the past 2 games prior to that, Jude Bellingham had 2 goals in each game. So he was carrying England, and England scores earlier in this one than because it went to halftime 0-0. So England scored first.
Minute mark, I believe. 57.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm like, okay, England, all right, let's go. Because, to me, I'm like, Messi's already got his chip, and is widely regarded as the greatest player of all time. And so I'm thinking, all right, well, let's get something fresh in here. Especially since France lost, England, Spain would be pretty freaking cool to see. So, right. So we have the England Argentina matchup. England is down. England is up 1-0, and in I think the 83rd minute, Argentina scores, and I'm like 85. Thank you, sir. 85th minute, Argentina scores, and I'm like, no, I'm literally like, I was on a WhatsApp video call, and I like screamed, and my friend, she's like, what happened? And I'm like, oh, Argentina just scored. But here goes the crazy part. So, okay, I'm thinking, okay, England, hang in there. Let's just get to extra time. An opportunity to reset. Lo and behold, 93rd minute. Right. Well, now we're into the extra time. So 93rd minute. You see Messi.
You see him.
The greatest of all time.
You did.
Doing things that goats do. He delivered such a beautiful crosser.
Oh.
And Argentina gets the game-winning score, the match-winning score. They win the semifinal and book their ticket into the final for a chance to repeat, which is so hard to do in the World Cup because obviously, 4 years apart, the team construction is kind of different. Right, guys are older, so on and so forth. Also, you've got a number of games you got to get through to get there. It's not an easy thing to freaking with his weak foot. Yes, thank you, Josh. Absolutely. So you have just a lot of things you got to get to. It's nearly impossible to repeat in the World Cup. And here we go. Argentina is on the cusp of doing it. And it's even harder this time because this was a 48-team field, which means you have more games to go through to get there.
Yep.
So, Transformer, we watched the GOAT do GOAT things.
He did.
He sure did. And now he is 1 game away. Can Argentina stand up to Spain's defensive pressure?
They're going to have to. They're going to have to. They got to do it now. They got to do it. They got to do it.
Okay.
The thing is, this was honestly the first game I've seen.
Okay.
I've been that busy when it comes to life, work.
Yeah.
I said
been running around for sure.
Was not today. I pulled up at the studio that I was training at. I had my laptop open.
Yeah.
I came in, I said, yo, whatever's going on in class, if y'all hear me screaming, I'm yelling at my laptop. They're like, wait, what's going on? The World Cup is on. Argentina in the semis. I can't miss this game. This is the one I refuse to miss this game.
Right.
I don't care what's going on. So mind you, I'm watching. You get to halftime, 0-0, like you said. And then the 55-ish minute mark, scores. And I'm talking, it was a crosser, and my buddy was at a weird angle.
Yep.
And just like tapped it in, like, bah, got it. I'm like, ooh, that was sexy. I mean, that was sexy. I'm looking in my coworker, she was rooting for England because she didn't want to see Messi win. She has a thing against Messi in the refs. I mean, a lot of people do, especially when you're in the GOAT. When you're on top, Tom Brady had haters, Braun had haters. Everybody got haters when you're on the top. It's okay. But like I said, haters, things in the building. Oh, okay. I read that wrong. I thought he was talking about the women. But anyway, a coworker of mine was, rooting against Argentina because so I come in, and as soon as they score around the 55-minute mark, I'm like, dang, you just hear around the corner, that's right, they about to lose. I said, well, obviously, ma'am, you haven't seen Argentina's last couple of games.
Right.
You haven't seen the last couple of games.
Right.
It's like it's over. It's down and out. There's not enough time. It takes 10 to 15 minutes of the final minutes of the game.
Yeah.
These guys go on a run. They know exactly where your heart, they know where your weakness is at. They know why you're tired. They know where you're tired. They spent almost the whole half on their side of the field, attacking. And that goalie for England was doing his best. I mean, he was blocking shots. He was all over the place. But you can't beat fatigue. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. And when Messi, man, when he came and he hit that crosser,
Oh gosh.
oh, I was like, bruh, just
that was one of the most perfect ones I've ever seen. Like how he put it. I'm sorry, go ahead, Transform.
No, I feel better when you say it because you.
No, I mean, you know how we say in football when somebody throws out a perfect pass, he put it on a rope.
A dart, yeah.
That's what Messi did with his damn foot. He
He
put it on a rope, just a perfect crosser, boom. And I said, I screamed. I'm like, no, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me.
Our words were in reverse.
Right.
I'm in the middle of class. I'm pretty sure I got to go pull the footage out from the camera. I'm sliding in the middle of the classroom going, go!
Right.
Everyone's looking like, lifting weights, like, oh, are you okay? I'm like, but the other half of the class who knew what was going on.
Right.
Argentina scored, didn't they? I'm like,
right.
Baby. And I'm talking extra time with 2+ minutes. I'm like, now Argentina just got to play keep away and it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Just that quick. They scored at the 85-minute mark and then 7 minutes later. 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. They showed you in the last couple of games.
Right.
Don't count Argentina out.
You can't.
They're the fourth quarter Tom Brady's.
Oh, for sure.
Aaron Rodgers. Like,
man.
Like it's Patrick Mahomes. I'm down 11. That's fine.
Right.
It's a perfect number to be at.
No, you're 100% right, man.
But yeah, man, great game.
So, this was an interesting thing, right? So I didn't realize that England and Argentina have a real rivalry, right? Mm-hmm. So this is interesting going back, and it's on the pitch and off. This was the interesting part. So on the pitch, the famous Maradona Hand of God game was against England. Didn't realize that, okay? And the last time, I think Argentina, they played England and knocked them out in the tournament in the 90s, maybe 98 or something, 98 or 94, but in the 90s. So there was that. I'm like, oh, okay. And then they were talking about how the fans were hating each other, because of beef off the pitch, because the commentators, like, they go to battle on the pitch and off. And I was like, huh?
Wow.
Then it hit me. The Falklands War in the 1980s, England went to war against Argentina for the Falkland Islands in the Pacific. So like literally they hate each other. So this is like a real thing. I was like, damn, that is a real freaking rivalry, right? On and off the pitch. So yeah, I was like, oh, that's
when you go to war with somebody, literally.
Yes.
Oh, that's a real rivalry. That's a real rivalry. Like,
correct.
There were people lost.
Yeah.
And our rivalry, right? You know what I mean? Lost
not
in
a game.
LA, we can't say that.
No.
We can't say that. Like, hey, we lose lives here.
Right.
Jerseys, might lose a few teeth, we might get into a fight, right? Mm-hmm. These folks lost lives over there.
Yeah, right? For sure.
That's different. So, that's real rivalry.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, okay. Didn't even realize that. So, there was all of that going on. So I said, okay, this is all right. But anyway, so you got all that. And at the end of the day, here's the thing. There's something to be said, I think, for championship medal. You know what I mean? And that's a real thing because Argentina is demonstrating, okay, we won last time. We know what it takes. When we get in these spots, we don't get, right. Yes. We know how to stay calm. We know how to finish the thing out. And I think that's real. So when you look at championship medal, that means something. That's not just something that, people say or that we just talk about. Like it's a real thing, and Argentina is demonstrating it. But
he showed it in back-to-back games.
yeah,
back. Don't count us out. We know what we're doing.
Yeah,
right. We see where there's a hole in their defense. We see what they're trying to do offensively. And like the last 10 to 15, it's like they want you to worry. I feel like Argentina's doing it on purpose. Like, I want you to worry a little bit, but we got to figure it out, right? I mean,
yeah,
that was a great game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it felt good. I'm like, I finally get to see a game. And I'm like,
yeah, no,
Argentina, you better not lose. But then I'm like, you know what? It's Argentina. I could just tune in the last 15 minutes, and there goes the game.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, it really is amazing to see. It really is amazing to see. And so this Sunday we have Spain versus Argentina.
There you go.
Sunday at 3 p.m. Hell of a game. You know what? Real quick, I think this isn't
to the dark side, bro.
Nah, man, I'm going Spain here. That defense, man. That defense is vicious, bro.
You can't do this to me, bros.
Listen, I just watched that defense shut down the best team in the world. Like, shut them down.
Did they shut down the GOAT?
No. They did not. But I believe if anybody can do it, they can.
It's a difference between what Kawhi Leonard did to LeBron James.
Okay.
And the difference between what Draymond and Iggy Azalea, I'm freaking
I was like, huh?
That's the rapper.
Andre Iguodala.
Why did that big booty rapper come into my head? I don't know why, but I mean, she does have a nice butt, Bruce. But anyway,
a lot of squats.
Andre Iguodala couldn't do in 2016. Well, 2016?
Mm-hmm.
Was it 2016? That was a comeback. Yes. Was it 2016?
Comeback, 2016.
2016. There's a difference, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's levels. Kawhi Leonard was up here. It's like, hey, man, I could shut down him. And then you got Golden State. I'm like, man, we up 3-1, and we can't do nothing with this guy.
Listen.
That's what Spain is about to feel with Messi. Like, man, we can
I understand what Messi is and what Messi represents, man. But I just watched what Spain did to France, man, and that is stuck with me. That defense is nightmarish. Like there's no openings. I mean, because think about it. Yes, Messi is the GOAT. Is he that far ahead of Mbappe?
Yes.
And they locked Mbappe up.
Championships. Yes.
Mbappe has 20 goals in 21 World Cup games, bro.
That's fine. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
The most. Where'd your goals go?
Well, he's got a World Cup. He's got a World Cup.
Talking about this year.
Yeah, for sure. No, I get it.
Right now.
They went with Spain's defense. That's where they went.
We got to figure it out, man.
Messi hasn't scored a goal in the last 2 games. He had a record 9 straight World Cup games with a goal. He has not scored in the last 2. You got a chance if you can hold him down.
Hey, but you see what he's doing. Y'all
I saw what he did.
Focused on me. Let me go and hit this assist. Let me get my assist up real quick.
Transform.
Looking at me.
Did you hear me try to play Messi like he's not the GOAT? I know you didn't. I'm just saying, I believe that, I believe that what Spain brings to the table is just such a different animal. Could be wrong. We'll find out come Saturday.
Man, we're definitely going to find out. What game is that? That's the 18th? Oh, that is Saturday.
The 19th, Sunday the 19th. Okay, so the third place game is France versus England on Saturday afternoon at 5. Oh, that's going to be a good one. I forgot they do a third place game.
Oh, they do a third place game.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the 18th, yeah, that's the France and England.
That's going to be a good game.
What time is the World Cup game then?
That game is at 5. You're talking about the World Cup championship, the final?
Yeah.
The final is on Sunday at 3.
We got a show at 6.
Right on time.
That'll be right after the game. Okay.
Right on time. Yes, sir. Yup.
I'm trying to get my timing straight. Like,
yeah, no, it'll be perfect.
Oh, no. Wait, Sunday. I got a baby shower Saturday. Okay, never mind. All right, I'm busy. I'm a busy guy.
Yeah. I'll be at that baby shower in the corner with my phone like this.
Man, what? But you know what? I
What you
know.
say, baby?
I know her husband. He's a sports, junkie like me. So he would have been like, hey, "Who up? I know I got to do my thing over here." But okay, cool.
No doubt.
So Messi. He would have walked off.
Yeah, for sure. Let's take a couple calls on this, and then we'll get to the NFL. 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. Man, and by the way, if you're calling in on this, what have you guys thought of the World Cup on the whole this year? I thought it's been incredible. I also think what I love about it is the fact that it was here in North America, so the timing made it pretty optimal for most Americans to be able to watch just about every game. So I think that really helped a lot, because a lot of times when you're overseas or when the cup is taking place overseas, the games might come on at some odd times for us to be able to watch. So it was perfect for us. And like the reason that, for instance, the game on Sunday, the championship is at 3 p.m. because that's going to be airing at 9 p.m. perfect time in Spain, right? So that's why they kind of line these up when they do. Oddly enough, though, the France-England game, that's on Saturday at 5 p.m., which is weird because that's going to be at 11 p.m. in France and 10 p.m. in England. So, yeah, it's going to be a little late. But, it's a Saturday night. So
we feel when it's over there.
Correct. Yeah. Exactly.
Take it sometime.
Yeah. But no, I have thoroughly enjoyed this World Cup. Not just for the reason that I've often stated on this show, that it gives me something in between the NBA finals and football. So by the time this is over, we really just only have about 3 weeks till the NFL Hall of Fame game.
True. Can't wait.
Go back, go. Yeah, I said it.
You did.
Who's playing in the Hall of Fame game? Let's see. I really don't have any issues with the Packers, honestly. I don't.
Well, honestly, I think we are. Or is it
I'm just mad you took Sneed, pause, because, I'm just saying I wanted him to come to Baltimore.
No.
Why you always doing that, man?
Tell you, man, wait till the season, man. I got a hat and everything.
Panthers and the Cardinals are playing in the Hall of Fame game Thursday, August 6th at 8 p.m. on NBC.
Good to be. That's it. Hey,
Omaha.
Excited, man.
Yeah, man. No, it's gonna be great.
Well, we got a break in time, man. Salute to Steph Curry, man, winning the humanitarian award from the Muhammad Ali Award.
Beautiful.
Honestly, this goes without saying. Steph Curry is the baby Jesus of the NBA. I mean, this award isn't shocking at all.
Right.
In the slightest.
Right.
The man did one of the most egregious things in NBA history, and folks gloss over it like it never happened.
What was that?
Go and get KD. Go get your big brother after you got lost.
I don't. I don't respect that crap.
It doesn't get talked about as much as it should. If it was
Fair.
Michael Jordan, LeBron that did it, Kobe that did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, if it was anybody there, but Steph does it, it's okay.
Well, I don't think it's okay. So I don't think it's okay, but I think the reason it may not get talked about to the same level is because nobody puts Steph on the level with those guys. You know what I'm saying?
But people do.
Who?
People, when they want to talk about Steph versus LeBron, you do it in a sense, but not all the way. Pause.
Listen, let me be clear. Steph is not better than LeBron. The only thing I say is that I think there's an argument for whose era it was. That's the only thing I say. But no, nobody's going to say Steph is better than LeBron. Who's saying that? Come on, man.
Okay.
Nobody's saying that.
Steph.
Well,
no, Sean. No, nobody's saying that. Don't say that. No. Listen, you know me. I am no LeBron fan, but come on, man.
Stay on topic. World Cup.
Right. World Cup, Sean. World Cup. Thank you, Transformer.
I know I'm gonna stay on topic. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be on there. I'm gonna, people's gonna disagree with me, but
okay,
it is what it is.
Sure.
But as far as Messi, man, people gotta stop underestimating this team, man. Like the whole idea that people are critical and analyzing, like, man, this team is gonna knock them out. Bruh, ain't no team that's gonna knock Argentina off. None of them is knocking them off.
So Sean,
bro.
I don't think anyone's being critical, but if we are honest, Argentina got help to get here. They got help against Cape Verde. They got help against Egypt. Did they score goals? Yes. Today, they didn't appear to get any help. They just did what champions do. They did what champions do. Messi did what GOATs do. I got you. But the reason people are kind of... Sorry?
When you're that great, people will think this is rigged, man, especially that advanced age, man. It happens. Sometimes these guys might even say, like, man, I probably need to step my game up.
Well, FIFA's got a bad rep for being dirty, man. FIFA has a bad rep, and there's stuff a mile long about foul stuff that goes on and off the pitch in FIFA. So we're not even going to get into all of that. But I understand what you're saying about Argentina's greatness. They know how to win. They are defending champions. Messi is the GOAT. I'm not arguing any of that. What I'm saying is we know that defense can take elite offensive teams out of the game in every sport, and I think Spain has what it takes to do that.
We're going to find out on Sunday.
Let me ask you this. How good was England's defense today?
Not as good as Spain's.
How about
It was good, though.
the last scoring target today?
Say again.
How about their last team? Or maybe
I think it was.
Let me just go to their schedule.
Egypt.
Right now.
I think it was Egypt prior.
Yeah, Egypt. How's their defense?
Solid, but they have not played a game against a team that's defensively as good as Spain. They haven't. Did you watch Spain play France?
I mean, I did watch Spain face against France.
Right.
France choked.
Well,
they choked.
France didn't choke. They got locked up. I think there's a difference here.
Nah, they choked, bro. Man, we can't. I can't say they got locked up.
They got locked.
They choked.
They got. Wow. Okay, Sean. All right.
They got choked by their own baguette, and they got their
own baguettes.
Yeah, bro. I'm just saying, man. We gotta stop playing, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not saying Spain defense is not bad. They're great, but they did choke. You got arguably a top 5, maybe even the second best player in the world, and he choked right in front of his eyes. I watched the game from beginning to end. I'm wondering why the heck is France not scoring?
Because of Spain's defense, bro.
Oh, come on, man. Man, when you're that great, you have to find a way of how to beat that team.
Okay.
You have to.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you got to give credit for defense where it's due, though, bro.
Yeah, Sean is not hearing. He's not having it.
Great defense, knock out Kobe and Shaq.
Yes. I mean, obviously, you know, these 0-4 Detroit Pistons, yeah.
There you go.
They faced against Kobe and Shaq.
Right. That wasn't the Lakers choking. That was the Pistons defense.
Defense.
Yeah.
It's kind of a combination of both. It's a combination of both. I'm not gonna be going on defensive.
What is it you want? They gave Kobe hell.
I mean, yeah, but he faced a lot of hell back in that time too, mentally and physically.
What was saluting for?
The fact that he was struggling to even go to that finals is crazy. But back in the topic at hand, though, listen, man, Spain, hey, Spain. I hope you give a good match, but just like everything else, just like the rest of them, just like the people who constantly begging, even my own mama is begging for Argentina to lose. She was praying for it. But still prevailed, and there's nothing that anyone could do.
Well, we'll find out. I'm not saying Argentina can't win, obviously, but we will find out. And believe me, listen.
Like everyone else, they bow down, man. The earth just wait for you to stay in that ground.
Listen, there's off the pitch reasons why people want Argentina to lose. You know that, right?
I mean, hey, there's a lot of reasons why people want to see other teams lose. They love to see my Lakers lose.
No. But this isn't that. No, this isn't that. We're talking about all the blatant racism that Argentina has been guilty of.
Okay.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Which of the countries that has been here that you hear are those most of these critics from?
Say again.
Like, huh?
Say again.
I said, like, which majority of those critics, where are they from?
Well, you've been hearing that. That's been a thing for years from multiple teams.
No, Bruce. No. You know what I'm talking about. This is my problem. Yes, today people are trying to say we need a root from England, and even though they have a history of prejudice and racism over there.
Okay, so all right, so listen, I don't. Okay, no, hold on, Sean, hold on. All right, okay, hold on, Sean. Let me do this real quick. Let me break it down for you. And I'm talking about recently Argentina fans and Argentina players. So their players have consistently, on more than one occasion, multiple occasions, been caught singing racist songs and making racist chants about teams with black players. Argentinian fans are constantly calling black fans and black players from other teams the N-word, making monkey noises and this and that, right? They are extremely. Now, we can talk about Great Britain's history. Okay, cool. But they're not doing that now, nor are their fans doing that.
We could talk about a numerous amount of countries that's racist. Listen, bro, I'm just going to straight through it. Yeah, almost every single country in the world is racist as hell.
What I'm saying, though, is I'm trying to explain to you that is why so many teams, so many people are rooting against Argentina, because it's blatant, it's out there, and they do not care. Go read Argentina's history, how they literally whitewashed the country, how they literally sent all their black men on the front lines on suicide missions and wars so they could get killed off. Like, this is all documented. Like, yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of racist countries, no doubt, but you know, this is a totally different thing.
I'm just saying, Bruce, is like people be saying, like, man, this country is racist. That's a pot that's calling the kettle black, bro.
Okay, okay, you're not following me.
I wish that all the African teams, especially Team Nigeria, to have the best African or West Nigerian players in my team. You know where they go? To racist countries like France, Spain, England, too. I think even Germany. Like, come on, bro. We listen. At the end of the day, I hear you guys talking about, but I just think it's not just because of racism. It's also because Messi is too good. They want someone else to be the World Cup.
That's not why.
They want to be the new face of soccer, and that's all I'm mad.
No, that's not why. People love Messi as a player. They love Messi as a player. They don't like what's going on with Argentina. But I appreciate the call, Sean. Thank you so much, man.
No problem.
All right, brother. Yeah, we all love Messi as a player. We all respect his greatness, man. He's incredible.
Love him.
Other stuff, yeah, it could do with
it. Push that on over there.
We're
here for that's it.
No doubt. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Man, World Cup has been fantastic. I'm sad to see it go. All right, but now American football.
Wait, why you got defensive ends on there? Oh, this is edge rushers.
Yeah, we got
linebackers. Okay.
I was like, huh? What you mean?
Oh, let me go back. My bad.
Yeah, where's? Oh, here we go. Let me pull this up.
I don't know why I thought I read linebackers when we did our notes earlier. Okay. My bad.
All right. So you want to run this or me? And
I'm a little ill prepared. Hold on. Let me.
Okay, all good. We'll start from number 10.
Linebackers list up. All right. So honorable mentions first, or are we going straight to?
We can do honorable mentions. That's cool. Yeah.
All right. So honorable mentions. The former Los Angeles Ram, now Cleveland Brown. Woot woot, go Browns. Jared Verse was one of the honorable mentions. Trey Hendrickson, the former Cincinnati Bengal, the now Baltimore Ravens. You say how this is going? Is that the noise they make?
That's what a raven does.
A raven caws?
Yeah, raven goes caw. Yeah, ravens and crows, they make
caw or a caw.
They do both, man. Go ahead.
Okay, all right.
They do both. Yeah, you a wild dude, Transformer. Well, go ahead, man.
And then final, Josh Hines Allen out of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Not quite good enough to get on the list, but those were our honorable mentions. As we move on to number 10, and I like this at number 10, probably would have brought him a little bit higher, but Nick Bonito out of the Denver Broncos at number 10.
It's not bad, man.
The only
He's
pass
just
rusher
getting better.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying he's just getting better.
Yeah, absolutely. The only pass rusher to make this top 10 debut this year won a close race with Cleveland Browns' Jared Verse for the 10th spot. I get it. Jared Verse is on the Browns now, but he did it as a Ram. So I kind of don't like how they labeled it. They should have put like an asterisk by what team they were on to kind of confuse it a little bit. So
yeah, I'm good with that.
Make it a little bit more sense. All right. Number 9. We're going to New York City. Shout out to Knicks. Shout out to New York City for not destroying it like Philly did when they won the Super Bowl.
Right. I thought they were going to, for real. I thought they were going to tear the city down.
They had tanks out there, bro. They
they had 10,000 NYPD officers, the largest single deployment ever. But anyway.
They were ready, but
they were ready.
Brian Burns sits at number 9. In year 7, finishing 7th in finishing second in the league with the 16.5 sacks on his way to his second team All-Pro nod. The sack total was the highest by the Giants player since Jason Pierre-Paul. We're talking the 4-finger bandit.
Yes.
3-finger bandit.
Years ago.
The 3-finger bandit.
Yeah.
Who was still getting sacks with 8 fingers. That man was still a problem.
Hey, man, don't play with fireworks, man.
You're a problem.
Yes.
When you out there just sacking quarterbacks with 8 fingers, man. You're
correct.
Excellent player. Moving on to number 8. Now, I know there's controversy going around about Nick Bosa today. Nick Bosa was cited taking a picture next to somebody's statue that recently passed away. Well, I'll say murdered. He was murdered. But that's besides the point. Nick Bosa sits at number 8. Several voters acknowledge that the Bosa would still be in the top 5 if healthy, but a torn ACL, the second of his career, cost Bosa all but 3 games in 2025. But Bruce,
yes,
I have a problem with him being on the list.
Because we didn't see enough last year?
I didn't see you at all.
Yeah. I'm assuming that they're basing this on projection for this season. And, guys can come back off of ACLs, but I don't know. I agree. Maybe he shouldn't have been on this list this year. I'm good with that.
I'll digress. Okay. Let me read this real quick.
Okay.
2026 NFL training camps are on the horizon. And with that in mind, the ESPN surveyed league executives, coaches, and scouts to help us rank the top 10 players at 11 different positions. This is the 7th edition of these annual rankings. This is how it works. Voters gave their own top 10 at a position. Then we compiled the results and candidates based on the number of top 10 votes, composite average, and dozens of interviews with research and film study, yada, yada, yada. More than 70 votes. So they don't say at what point they're voting for. They're just saying the top 10 players at a position. So I guess this doesn't matter what you did last year. But, I mean, still, I kind of would have put him on the honorable mentions list because, honestly, I didn't see enough of him at all.
Right.
All right. Moving on over to number 7.
Hold on. Let me just add this. Nick Bosa, hell of a job. He's 3rd on the career sack list for the 49ers, joining Bryant Young, go Irish, 89.5, and Charles Haley, 66.5.
That's the only reason you did that.
That's why I did that. That's why I did that. Yes.
Like, hey, that was random. You knew that? Like, that was a random fact that you pulled up on there. But there was an agenda, Bruce.
There was.
There was an agenda.
And Bryant Young is yet another Fighting Irish Hall of Famer.
Can I move on to number 7?
You can, sir. You can.
All right. Shout out, Ed Dog. We have a Pittsburgh Steeler, a Bumblebee on the list at number 7, TJ Watt. This is a sizable fall for Watt after a 3-time sack king who lodged back-to-back number 2 rankings over the last 2 years, but Watt missed last season's game. So, okay, they penalized him.
Mm-hmm.
He missed 3 late season games.
Yes.
For a partially collapsed lung.
That's a big injury.
The player before him only played 3 games.
Right.
So this is where I get a little lost on the list. Like, well, how heavy are you weighing these injuries from last season? But obviously, I think ESPN is just ranking the player.
I think so too.
Not just the season. So let's, make sure we say that multiple times on the show. But yeah, TJ Watt, number 7 as a Pittsburgh Steeler. Ed Dog, tell us how you think about that one. Moving on over to number 6, one of the best defenses, arguably the best defense all season, the Houston Texans' own Daniel Hunter. This year's voting served as an appreciation of sorts for Hunter's career, not a major factor in past year's voting, but garnered top 5 votes on more than half of the ballots this time around. One of the best pass rushers of all time, said an NFL exec. Do you agree with that, Bruce?
That's hard. There's been so many elite pass rushers. I don't know, obviously Reggie White, Bruce Smith, Myles Garrett, for sure.
There it is. Can't even, there you go.
So real quick. I think of Reggie White as an Eagle. I know you think of him as a Packer. He did win with the Packers, but I think of him as an Eagle. I believe his best years were with the Eagles, and he played more time with the Eagles.
That's fine.
Is that fair for me to see him as an Eagle?
That's okay. But his better years that we remember.
Championship year.
Yeah, exactly. Those are the better years, Bruce.
Okay.
If we remember you by the championships.
Well, I'm talking about as a dominant edge rusher. So the championships doesn't really, you know what I'm saying?
He was still dominating.
I'm not trying.
He was still dominating in Green Bay. We do know that.
I mean, I'm not trying to say that he.
Yeah. All right, man.
I'm just saying I could be wrong, but I see him as an Eagle.
You know what? You and the rest of Philly see him as an Eagle. The rest of the 49 other states, yeah, they remember.
You think so?
Yeah, they remember him as a Packer.
I don't know, man.
They remember them championships.
Well, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He played 6 years in Green Bay. And he still had. Damn. Let's see. Second team All Pro, second team All Pro, first team All Pro, second team All Pro, second team All Pro, first team. Good God. Damn.
We talking the side.
He had 16 sacks when he was old in 98.
So there's this poll. It says it's on one of the Green Bay pages. It says if you could bring back one player in NFL history to play for your franchise right now without even a second thought.
Ray Lewis.
Well, that's your team. Obviously, that's
yeah.
Automatic. Reggie White. I mean, no questions.
Right.
There was zero thought about who was going to be on that team in their prime.
Man.
I can put Reggie White with Mike apart.
Man, look, give my guys a prime Ray Lewis. They're all afraid he going to beat them up if they miss tackles. Give my guys a prime Ray Lewis and watch how that defense goes.
You'll take Ray Lewis over right now. I think Ed Reed will probably be a better fit for y'all right now. You need a prominent safety. Y'all getting beat over the top a lot.
Ray Lewis changes all that.
You think Ray
Lewis takes away everything you want to do, but Ed Reed is fair also. But if you're just talking about for Ravens, give me
for the Ravens. Okay, I want you guys to put in the chat your favorite team. While we move on to the last 5 of this list, your team. If you had to bring back one player to fix your franchise right now, to add to your roster right now in their prime, who would it be? All right.
That's a really good question. I like
Lawrence Taylor, that's cheating, bro. Oh, you're not a Giants fan. Yeah, get out of here. That's cheating.
Right.
Yeah, don't all of a sudden be a Giants fan. But moving on over to number 5 as the chat lights it up. Number 5, Aiden Hutchinson, Detroit Lions.
Good one. It's a good one.
That's a bad boy.
Bad boy.
That's a bad kid.
Yes, sir.
I got to see him twice a year.
4 forced fumbles, too?
Yes.
35 quarterback hits?
Yes.
53 pressures, 14 and a half sacks.
He's only thinking that's because of Micah Parsons, but go ahead.
Fair enough. Freak 950 snaps, first among defensive linemen. Motor. That's real.
And he shows it. Hutchinson is the first player since 1982 to have 40 or more sacks and 5 or more interceptions in his first 4 NFL seasons.
There you go.
So not only do you got to look out for me hitting your quarterback,
you got to look at me taking money.
Got to look at from where I'm at in that coverage line too, because I'm about to pick it off too.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's amazing. Highest ranking he got was 2. Lowest ranking was 8. Last year he was ranked 7th, so that's pretty good. At number 4, the could have been Baltimore Raven,
right?
Still Las Vegas Raider Max Crosby, sitting at number 4. Bruce, should he be a Raven?
I'm okay with him not being a Raven. I'm okay with Trey Hendrickson. I'm all good with that. Obviously, we don't like the way the Ravens went about it. That wasn't honorable in terms of doing business the way they did that. It wasn't cool at all. But he's raw though. Max Crosby, he's legit, man. But he's coming off that knee.
Yeah,
we'll see what he is. But here's the thing, though. He never wanted to leave LA anyway, so right?
Did he?
Not LA, LV.
That's Vegas.
Right, LV, pardon me. So he's where he wanted to be all along. So hopefully they'll compensate him.
Yeah. One exec said he's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Right.
I ain't talking about Shaft. I'm talking about Crosby. That's what he said. Versus the run, the pass, whatever. He's a pain in the ass to deal with all game. Right. Crosby has 69.5 sacks in 7 seasons, joining Greg Townsend at 107.5 and Howie Long, 84, as the only Ravens to surpass the 60 sack mark.
Raider.
What did I say?
You said Ravens.
I probably said it funny, but I could have sworn I said Raiders.
Ravens.
Okay, my bad. As the only Raiders to surpass the 60 sack mark since 1982. Awesome. All right. Now we get to the top 3. It's a little funky.
For sure.
Houston Texans on. They got 2 Texans on here. That's not fair. That's not cool at all. Will Anderson Jr.
He's tough.
Stud.
He's tough.
Beast.
Tough.
What more can you say about that kid, man?
I don't know what you can say. He's just a beast. I mean, real talk. He is a beast. 30 sacks in 3 years, defensive rookie of the year, and all pro. There you go.
He is credited for causing 43 incompletions in 2025, 6 more than any other rusher.
You know what that means? That means dudes see him coming and they're trying to get rid of that thing. You're gonna go hit me.
I don't want no more. I don't want to do more.
Right.
Anderson led all NFL players in pass rush wins off the edge last season.
There you go.
That's a lot. Obviously, he cashed in $150 million 3-year extension, so he earned that money.
Go
keep it, my boy. Then we get to number 2.
Number 2.
You guys probably know this guy. Former Dallas Cowboy. One of my most viral videos on social media is credited to this man.
Yeah.
That is one only. The one. Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, if you hear me loud and clear. Boy, we can't wait for you to come back. You're the heart and soul of this team, Micah. We need you, brother. We can only go so far without you. But with you, it's to the stars and beyond. What did Mufasa say on Lion King? Anything the light touches.
Oh, yeah, he sure. Yeah.
Anything like that. Micah, anytime you're on the field.
This guy.
That's it. Don't go on the sideline. That's the dark. That's the dark land.
That's the darkness. You don't want to go over there, right?
Don't go over there, son. You don't need to know what's over there.
Right.
But Micah Parsons sits at number 2. Obviously suffering a torn ACL in December. But honestly, if you watched any type of Green Bay game, even when he was with the Dallas Cowboys, you know you're messing with one of the most ferocious pass rushers in the NFL. I mark him Parsons finished second in pass win rate, 24.6%, despite facing a double team 37.8% of the time. I have a high win percentage despite being double teamed.
Yeah.
37.8%. A third of the game I'm being double teamed.
Yeah. Gotta devote resources to that guy, man.
Got to. Nearly 8% percentage points higher than the next closest player, who is Myles Garrett.
Okay. I know he's your guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he definitively better than Will Anderson Jr.? And Will Anderson Jr. is younger?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I can line Micah Parsons up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So Will, I'm primarily going to keep him on the edge.
Okay.
But Micah, I can move him. That's why I'll rank him higher.
Mm-hmm.
Will, I'm going to keep him on that left side. Like, yeah, you're going to stay on that left side. That's where he's great at.
Mm-hmm.
Micah's great. Left, right, middle, outside. I can put you anywhere, son. And you're going to wreak havoc. You're going to cause hell every single time. Every single time. Parsons is one of 5 players in NFL history to record at least 65 sacks through their first 5 seasons, joining Derek Thomas, TJ Watt, JJ Watt. Boy, what a great sack of balls that father must be proud of.
Man, listen.
Get to see that on the list.
and he had another one that was a fullback that played in the league too.
He played for Pittsburgh.
There you go.
I think did he play for Pittsburgh? I want to say he played for Pittsburgh.
I think so.
Him and TJ Watt was on the same.
Yeah, I think they played together.
Yeah, I want to say. Yeah, you're right. And of course, none other than the great Reggie White.
For sure.
Micah Parsons at number 2.
Real quick before you move on, can you imagine how hard it must have been to feed the Watt boys? Like you were working just to feed them dudes. Like, well, we don't got no lights, y'all, but you can eat.
But you can eat. Yeah, but you can eat.
You can eat.
Dudes are huge.
God, it's hot in here. Don't turn that AC on. I can't afford that. I got to feed y'all.
Bro, when they talking crap between each other, like mid-game when they both played,
right?
Bro, if they got into an argument, who's stopping either one of them boys from touching each other?
Yeah,
It's like, who's getting in the middle of it? Not me.
No.
Hey,
y'all gonna have to work that out.
Hey man, I'll be from far. Hey man, y'all chill out.
Hey, don't break my TV.
Don't break my TV.
For sure.
Man, chill out, man.
No doubt.
Man, that's a great family right there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Number 1.
I think
last year's ranking was number 1. This year's ranking was number 1, and nobody ranked him lower than number 1. That is none other than, sorry, Sneed, former Cleveland Brown, record NFL holder, 23 sack, Myles Garrett, the new Los Angeles Ram. Them cheating mofos. The greatest freaking edge rusher in the game.
Oh, goodness.
On that team, Myles Garrett. Bruce, what more can we say about the guy?
I don't think there's anything else to like. We know how elite he is. Man, just so I love the quote here, right? Quote, he's seen every type of help an offense can give. Slide to him, chips from tight ends and running backs, only run plays away from him. And he has a game plan or counter for all of it, unquote. A separate NFL coordinator said, quote, from a mental standpoint, it's really impressive.
He went away, buddy.
Huh. Okay, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So I think that's what's incredible is that a lot of times when you see someone who's such an elite athlete, especially unfortunately black players, they don't reference the cerebral portion of the game. So when you hear them say from a mental standpoint, because we all know what a freak of nature the guy is, he's another one that's jumping out of 5 feet of water onto the side of the pool, which is, I can't even imagine it. But but when you talk about, they say from the mental standpoint, which is saying he understands coverages, he understands blocking schemes, he can read offensive, formations, he studies the tape. So I love when they say from a mental standpoint, it's really impressive. So man, look, monster. Is that fair? Absolute monster.
There's mythical stories about dinosaurs Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a book about Myles Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland Browns were straight trash. I'm talking from top to bottom, from the ownership all the way down. But there was one bright spot on that team that could never go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That was Myles Garrett in that defense. Despite them being down, and I'm just throwing out a number here, they were probably down 90% of the entire season.
They were down a lot.
Down a lot, right?
Right.
That means you can run the football more.
Correct.
And still, Myles Garrett records 23 sacks on your quarterback.
Right.
What do I do with those numbers?
You don't.
23 sacks for a team that was primarily getting ran on because they were more than likely losing the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's still sacking your quarterback. This man made my offensive tackle scream and worry to my quarterback mid-game. He fell, he missed the block, and he saw Myles Garrett coming. All you heard was, Jordan, run! And he yelled at Jordan Love. Hey, bro, run. I'm trying to save you.
Right.
I couldn't physically do it, so I'm going to scream.
Yes.
Myles Garrett goes to the sideline and tells the boys, like, did y'all hear that? He said, Myles, he said, Jordan, run. They saw me coming.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That's a great man, bro. That's
It
a
is.
great man. That's a great man. But there you go, man. That's the top 10 ESPN pass rushers. Bruce, you got anything on that? Would you move anybody?
I want to say I like Aiden Hutchinson ahead of Max Crosby. Aiden Hutchinson to me has been a beast since Michigan. Like he's that good. I think he's really good. I think maybe we get Nick Bosa out of there because you just don't know what we're gonna get with him coming off the knee.
I agree.
And you find a place, even if it's towards the bottom, to get Trey Hendrickson in there. And I'm not just saying that because he's a Raven now. I'm saying that because we've watched his production be crazy. So,
I mean, you got to put, according to this list, so he'll put Trey Hendrickson over Jared Verse as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The production, man. The production is monstrous.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let me see real quick.
Honestly, I like Nick Bonito, man. I would have definitely put him.
Yeah.
See, I would have passed Brian Burns. I would have passed Nick Bosa. TJ Watt 7, 8. I like that area for Nick, man, because Nick in Denver was a monster, bro.
Right.
I mean, there's a reason why this team was just head over heels about that defense. I mean, of course, you got number 2 back there in your secondary, but I mean, Nick Bonito, he was great.
Right.
He was great.
So Trey Hendrickson, real quick, 2020. This is the stretch from 2020 to 2025. 13.5 sacks, 14 sacks, 8 sacks, down year, 17.5 sacks, 17.5 sacks, only played 7 games last year, 4 sacks. I mean, he's pumping them out, right? He averages 11.8 sacks per game in 11.8 sacks per season in his career. And let's see, in 2018, he only played 5 games and had 0 sacks. And you know how much, those zeros will screw up an average. So imagine that. So he is a producer.
Oh, no, man, he is. But the thing is, because Trey Hendrickson's got to be what, 32 maybe?
He
31?
has played 117 career games, so he's 31. He's 31 now.
31. So I wonder how much are they factoring in age?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, new team, new scheme. I mean, of course he's a Raven, so I mean, you already know where they're gonna send him.
Well, right. Well, Jesse Minter clearly believes that he fits the scheme, or he wouldn't have brought him there. So
I like it.
And gave him the money. So yeah.
How much did he get paid?
Not sure. Let me see.
I don't think it was a lot. Was it maybe like 35 million a year?
I thought he was
37.
Let's find out. Spool track NFL. Tell you in a second.
Meanwhile, we'll open up the phone lines if you guys want to
Yeah,
call.
my bad, man.
No, I got you.
I appreciate you.
Guys want to open up the phone lines. If you guys want to call in and talk about the top 10 edge rushers, feel free to call in at 904-219-8264. Hey, funny story, Bruce.
What up?
So I was at drills. I had a 4-day drill week here.
Right.
So everybody, I'm one of the leading petty officers, which is like I guess equivalent to
You're an NCO, I get it. Yeah.
NCO. There you go. Got it.
Yeah.
So one of the chiefs yelled out at me. He was like, Bass, make sure everybody gets your phone number. Without a shadow of a thought, I was like, yeah, man, everybody can say my phone number there. 904-219-8264. And I was rolling with it. I didn't think about the number.
People would have been calling up and like, huh?
And I thought it was like 219-8264.
That's funny.
Why am I saying it? I'm like, that's Bruce's number.
It's the format podcast.
It was about 70 people too. I'm like, yo, everybody take that number out. My bad. 248. I was like,
that's funny.
Killed me. Like, who are all these people texting my phone? Talk about this is this such and such.
Yeah, I'd have been like, huh? Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, just hit the like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
This is like and subscribe. I don't care what you
Like,
say.
who? What?
Yeah, that's what happened, man. That was gonna be hilarious.
That is funny. So looks like Trey Hendrickson is making 15 mil this year. 15 mil this year. Yeah. 13, about 18 mil next year. And
so since he took on some of that contract,
I guess 2028 is where there's big money though. 2028, his base salary is 26.5 mil. He may not get there though. You know how they do in football.
be about 34. They're gonna move
And
on.
then 25.5 mil in 2029. You got some signing bonuses stuff that maybe they'll rearrange the money. You know how they do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Contract.
Yeah.
That's
All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's move to the final topic. And that is, we got another NFL list for y'all because we love those. And, we're getting closer and closer.
You know what, man? Before we start this,
Mhm.
boy, as much as y'all get on here about when we have topics of he who shall not be named,
Mhm.
this NFL season, y'all better not piss me off. I'm talking to you viewers.
Mhm.
All of you, don't piss me off
Mhm.
and only show up because of the
Mhm.
who shall not be named topic. Y'all better get ready to get grimy and greasy when it comes to NFL season. Because we've been waiting a long time.
Mhm.
I feel like it's been 16 years since we've seen
It
it.
feels like it's been 16 years.
It's been a long time. So show up, hit the like button, and tell your friends.
Yes.
Tune in. Because we talking that talk.
Y'all know we get to it with this football, man. College and pro. Y'all know what it is.
Let's go.
All right.
Should we start a league? We should start a league.
I mean, if you want to. I don't play fantasy.
Oh, okay. Well, you can fantasize about playing it.
I'm too lazy. All right. The top 10 wideouts. And there are a number of honorable mentions on this list. So here's the honorable mentions: Malik Neighbors, Mike Evans, Zay Flowers, Tyreek Hill, Drake London, Jameson Williams. Also receiving votes: Alec Pierce, T. Higgins, DK Metcalf, Terry McLaurin, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Smith, Lad McConkey, Brian Thomas Jr., Jalen Waddle, Chris Olave. Boy, those Ohio State boys. Damn.
A number of Ohio State boys, right?
Yes. Just in the also receiving votes, who's that? McLaurin, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. There you go.
Yep. Lad McConkey, that's Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Waddle, that's Bama. So Bama got a couple. Devontae Smith.
LSU got a few too.
Who's LSU?
Malik Neighbors is LSU.
Ohio State.
Jamar Chase, LSU. Justin Jefferson, LSU.
Oh, I'm my bad. I'm looking at
okay.
even votes. My bad. You meant the whole honorable mention list. My bad. I stand corrected.
All right. So let's go honor. So we did the honorable mentions. All right, let's start at number 10. Number 17. When you're in the red zone, throw it to him. Because Kyron the Siren, go Irish, might fumble.
First and goal, don't matter.
Throw it to him.
First and 1 at the goal line. You can have Marshawn Lynch in the back. Russell Wilson, you can throw it to 17. It's okay.
You're stupid. You're stupid. Hey, but look, Kyron the Siren, go Irish. He made up for his early season foibles. Yeah, but still, you got Devontae Adams. Throw it to him.
Throw that fade, bro.
Right to the corner.
Throw it fade.
Right to the corner. Yes. All right. Devontae. Well, Ed Dog, he only had, I think, 2 fumbles last year. So
they was just so early.
Yeah, and one of them cost the game, and you know, Sean McVay does not play.
I think it was a San Fran game.
Yeah, he didn't. So he was like, okay, all right. It's gonna be about 6-7 games before you get anything in the red zone again. You know, you put him in the doghouse. But yeah, Devontae Adams, not quite the physical specimen he once was, but still elite hands, and you know, he's big in the red zone.
Absolutely.
Stafford threw 14 touchdowns to Adams. 14. And Devontae Adams is on the downside of his career. 14 touchdowns.
Yes. He's the oldest receiver on this list. By a long shot. By 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
If you exclude Mike Evans, but he's on the honorable mention list. But 4 years, everybody else is elder. Continue.
Yeah. Number 9, AJ Brown. The newly minted New England Patriot. You got Drake May a weapon. You got him a real number 1. Huh?
He has 2 weapons now.
Who's his other weapon?
My kid from Green Bay. I'm losing his name right now.
It's not Dobbs.
Yes, Dobbs. Romeo Dobbs. There you go.
I thought Dobbs was back in Green Bay.
Romeo Dobbs went to New England.
Okay.
He went to New England like I want to say 2 to 3 weeks before AJ Brown got there.
They are trying to make sure, because they know they're going to have a nightmare schedule this year.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be able to feast on the little sisters of the poor again. So they're making sure that Drake May has weapons. What
you call them?
You never heard that before?
No.
The little sisters of the poor.
The little sisters of the poor.
Yeah, it's a thing. Look that up, I swear.
What?
Yeah, like when you play against a team that's really, really weak or really, really bad, you call them like the little sisters of the poor.
Let me look that up. Little sisters of the poor.
I don't make this stuff up, man.
One, I can't spell poor wrong. I spell it like poor.
Oh, like pour some water.
It's a Catholic religious order founded in 1839 by Saint Jean Jugan in France.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's what they say when somebody's like a team is really weak or not good. They call them little sisters of the poor.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Do we bring up some freaking things to say in sports?
Yeah, for real. So anyway, AJ Brown is now with the Patriots, and that could be interesting because Josh McDaniels, if we know anything about him, he's a heck of an OC with the Patriots, and he can call some plays, man. So he definitely should be able to get this guy the ball. It looks good.
I just say head coach, but that boy knows some OCing, boy.
Yes, exactly. All right, so let's move on. Nico Collins, number 8. He's good. I think it's always tough in terms of like injury concerns. I don't know if I put him at number 8 though. I'm not saying he's not, but I definitely wouldn't have thought about him if I'm thinking the number 8 receiver in the NFL. What do you think about that?
When Nico Collins is in the game, how great does he impact and change the game for CJ Stroud?
A lot.
Then you got to factor it in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a heavy factor. When Nico Collins is not in that game, CJ Stroud turns into a non-Ohio State great.
Right.
And right now, CJ Stroud is yet to get paid. And there's a reason why he's yet to get paid.
Yeah, because of that horrible playoff performance back-to-back last year. Like, if that defense wasn't out of this world, they get destroyed.
Probably would have got cooked by 100.
Mm-hmm.
Probably would have been some awful Madden scoring going.
Man. Right.
But yeah,
Right.
but I give it to him. I mean, 15 games, 71 receptions. And the thing is, he's doing it on very low receptions. 71 receptions, 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns. Not a big touchdown threat.
No.
He's definitely a good deep threat over the top.
15 yards a catch for his career.
Yes.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good, bros.
Pretty good. Number 7, George Pickens, Dallas Cowboys. He's good. 93 catches, 1,429 yards, and 9 touchdowns. 5 games with at least 125 receiving yards, tied for the most in a single season in franchise history. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And they didn't pay him. They put the franchise tag on him.
Tagged them like a target.
Tagged him.
Target item on the shelf. Tag.
Yeah, they definitely tagged him. Man.
Now, let's move on to number 6 because I'm a little lost here.
Okay. 1,077 yards and 3 touchdowns. 8 drops.
That's the number that I wanted you to highlight for sure, sir.
Yeesh.
And he's ranked ahead
Of George Pickens.
Correct.
Hey.
It's not like, I mean, you know, George Pickens is 2 years younger than CeeDee Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, you know, it's only downhill for CeeDee Lamb. I mean, for Pickens here. But I mean, looking at, let me see, let me put these guys side by side because I don't want to mix these numbers up here. So 137 targets is what George Pickens got, 1,400 yards.
Right.
CeeDee Lamb, 117, 1077.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns for CeeDee Lamb, 9 touchdowns for George Pickens.
That's weird.
I'm trying to understand why the math ain't mathing for me on how he's high on the list.
Some of it, when these people make these votes, is just, you know, their personal feelings about that player, not necessarily reflective of what they did or didn't do that prior season. It might just, you know, it's projecting whether they like that player, what they see, you know, it's that. But I agree with you. Pickens should be ahead just based on the production. It's there.
And they're on the same team.
Yeah, but also people are going to argue Pickens was just trying to get paid.
That's fair.
Contract year, you know how that goes.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Now you don't have to expect it again because he's about to ball out because he wants to get from under that tag.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and if you try to tag him again, boy, it's going to be brutal on the cat.
Man is already he's already held off the field and on the field in some cases.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't mess with that bulldog, boy. That's one bulldog you want to leave alone.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, number 5, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Explain why he's your favorite, Bruce.
He's not my favorite.
He's your favorite receiver on this list. Why?
He's not my favorite receiver on this list.
He's your number 1 receiver on this list. Why, Bruce?
He's a damn Trojan transformer.
Oh,
He was committed to Notre Dame and he backed out and went to USC transformer.
No. Challenge on the play. Challenge. Throw the challenge flag. Oh, no. Tell him how you really feel, Bruce.
That's how I feel.
Oh, no.
But boy, he's a heck of a player.
One hell of a player.
I'll never like him because of that.
One hell of a player. I mean, the fact that I think Aiden Hutchinson was ranked number 5 on the edge rushers list, right?
Yes.
And look what Amon-Ra St. Brown is.
That is interesting.
They're in my division, Bruce. I can't stand it. It's not fun over here. Our division is becoming the toughest division.
It is. I was talking to my other homeboy about that the other day. It is.
That's a very tough division.
Bears, Packers, Lions.
All of us good.
Vikings. Yeah.
But I mean, the Vikings.
If the Vikings can figure out the quarterback spot, they'd be
literally a quarterback away.
They'd be right back in business.
One of the best defensive coordinators, one of the best wide receiver combinations. They got a decent running back.
Mm-hmm.
They just need a quarterback.
That's it.
They're going to see what they got with Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Michael Parsons doesn't send that man into the shadow realm, but they can figure him out, man. Oh, Michael gonna lay that kid out.
Okay.
Gonna lay that kid out. You better run, Kyler, run.
Mm-hmm.
At number 4,
Puka Nacua,
Boy,
who could be number one. I mean,
arguably.
This whole top four is crazy. This whole top four is crazy. But
Very
Puka Nacua, he's tough, man. All he has to do, stay out of trouble, stay off the sauce, and stop saying crazy stuff. How about that? But no, he's really good.
PEDs already?
No. He gets drunk and says wild things.
Oh, okay. That sauce. I thought you meant like sauce like PEDs. Okay.
Nah.
I must say, I did not see that story, Bruce.
Nope.
But I mean, 129 receptions, 17 yards, 10 touchdowns, 10 carries for another 100 yards and a touchdown. The man only lost one fumble.
Right. 668 yards after the catch. Like when you watch him catch it and take off, like the more I watch him, I'm like, yo, he's so physical.
Go.
He's like kind of like Steve Smith Sr. Like he got that type of, like he's a dog.
Much taller than Steve Smith, but yes.
That's correct.
Much bigger than Steve Smith.
Yeah, but I mean, just the way he plays, like the mentality, like he's really, really tough.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Rams and your current MVP and Matthew Stafford. That man was like a kid in Candyland when he saw him in 17 lining up.
Oh yeah.
You mean Huh?
Wouldn't you?
Yes.
And I could turn around and hand it to Kyron the Siren.
Hand it off. Come on, you got, was it Blake Cole? Blake Cole behind?
Yo.
And now your defense can give you the ball back. This ain't fair, man. This ain't fair, bro.
Well, the Rams had to do something. They have the champs in their division. So they had to, you can't rest on your laurels, right?
Man, lightning ain't gonna strike twice, man. Sam darn goat wasn't making it back.
Ronald McDonald.
He wasn't making it back, man. Come on, bro.
Nah, Rams loaded, man. All right.
Number 4.
Number three. JSN, Jackson Smith, and Jigba.
Ohio State's on.
44% of his team's receiving yards in 2025.
Damn.
1,793 receiving yards, led the league. Monster.
Damn.
Yeah. Another Ohio State guy.
Another highest player share since Brandon Marshall in 2012 at 46%.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, that's another kid that's just always open somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can send him everything your way. Your safety isn't close enough, but he's also not deep enough. Then the corner's just not physical enough. And JSN is coming right across the middle. You're like, what? Who left him open? If not Matthew Stafford, if Sam Darnold gets a little time, all he got to do is close his eyes and throw it in his direction.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
That could is, man.
JSN last season became the 4th player ever to lead the NFL in receiving yards and win the Super Bowl in the same season. Drew Pearson, 77 Cowboys, Jerry Rice, 89 and 94 49ers, and Cooper Kupp, 2021 Rams. Good company.
That is great company, man.
Yeah, JSN is tough, man. All right, number 2, Justin Jefferson.
Triple J. Double J. I said Triple J.
I didn't, when I thought about this list before I actually went through the list, I didn't think about it with him being that high. But then I realized because of, the quarterback issues in Minnesota kind of, had me not thinking about him. But, yeah, he's a problem.
You think?
Yeah. Jefferson's 8,480 receiving yards are the most for any player in his first 6 seasons in NFL history. His 6 straight 1,000-yard campaigns tie Randy Moss for 2nd in franchise history. Chris Carter is 1st with 8. Chris Carter was
nasty.
Nasty.
Do you see his hands? How he's able to take his thumb and like make it all the way straight?
Oh, really?
He has a drill. I think he was with DeAndre Hopkins. I want to say he was with Hopkins, and he was showing him how he practiced and had to stretch his thumb out.
Wow.
And grip the ball like one hand grip the ball so he could never drop it.
Damn.
Like it's like some weird way. So like you know how naturally you can make like an L. His joint like comes out like super wide, bro. Pause.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
He had. Let me see. Chris Carter had a year where he had, I guess, what he felt was too many drops or fumbles or whatever.
I think it was like
and
2.
then that's when he started going crazy with that drill. I know what you're talking about. So he had a year with 4 fumbles and he was still first team all pro. Damn. 122 catches, 1,256 yards. Check out this streak, right? Now, obviously the passing numbers are different now because of,
Inflation.
Yeah. So here's Chris Carter's run from 93 on. 1,071 receiving yards, 1,256 receiving yards, 1,371 receiving yards, 1,163 receiving yards, 1,069, 1,011, 1,241, 1,274. That's a hell of a run.
Damn.
Yeah. And mind you, when did Randy Moss come in? 95 or 96, right? So he's still getting busy with Randy Moss and Jake Reed. Like that was arguably the best receiving core in, I was about to say in the nation, but in the NFL. And he's still getting busy. And then during that stretch, so he goes 7 touchdowns, 17 touchdowns, 10 touchdowns, 13 touchdowns, 12 touchdowns, 13 touchdowns. Like that's a hell of he's got 130 career receiving touchdowns.
Like I'm double-digit touchdowns and 1,000 yards every season.
Yeah.
Definitely
remember that was
me getting those numbers.
Remember that was the thing that Chris Berman always used to say, all he does is catch touchdowns. Yeah, that was his thing. Yeah, he was a $130. And it took him a long time to get in the hall too.
Yeah, it did take Chris a long time.
It took him a long time. Yeah.
What was that one? It's like 5th or 4th?
I feel like it was a 5th or 6th. Yeah. It took him a minute. But yeah. All right. So Justin Jefferson, absolute monster. So he had 1,048 receiving yards last year. That was a career low. What does that tell you? He was double teamed 53.4% of the time, Transformer. Sheesh. All right. And number one.
Hey, I got Chase too, man. I ain't gonna lie. I got him at number 1.
So that's why I was saying like the top 4 to me is crazy. Because I wouldn't be mad if anyone said JSN number 1 based off the year that he just came off of. I wouldn't be mad if anybody said Puka Nacua number 1. Like that top 4 is tough, man. But Jamar Chase is fine with me.
He won it with me. He won it for me. When that man, Joe Flacco, got in the game.
Didn't he throw it to him like 22 times or something like that?
It was something egregious.
Let me see. It was crazy.
And he told Jamar Chase, like, I got you.
Yes.
I'm throwing it to you all game.
Yes, like I don't even know the scheme. Just go make something happen.
What's worse, the defense knew this.
Knew it.
Still couldn't stop that man.
Knew it. Yeah.
Bro, that's a different level of greatness, bro.
Yeah.
That's a different level of greatness. From how his career started, Jamar Chase coming out of the draft and that rookie camp, like he was dropping everything, like wasn't really getting with the program, had some like kind of like anger issues.
Right.
So where that man at now?
Yeah, man.
I definitely wouldn't have thought I saw him based on those reports.
Yeah.
Like they say he was terrible in training camp.
Yeah. Excuse me. So it was a game against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
133-31. He was targeted 23 times.
23 times.
16 catches for $161.
How many passing attempts?
Oh, I don't even know. I'm looking at Jamar Chase. Yeah. I'm looking at that.
Over half, bro.
Let's see.
I'm throwing a ball. Okay.
Yeah, you stupid. Let me see.
Okay.
I'll tell you in a second. Passing Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco. That's okay. So 47 attempts, and he threw it to my man half the time. 23.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
There's a 50-50 chance I'm throwing a ball to Jamar Chase.
There you go. There you go. 31 completions, 16 to Jamar Chase.
That's insane.
He said, I don't know the scheme. I don't know nothing. Just go out there and I'll get it. I'll find you.
And Jamar Chase had 16 catches.
16 catches out of 31 completions.
Only 31 completions, bro. I'm throwing it to Jamar Chase.
Yes, I'm throwing it to Jamar Chase. Since debuting in 2021, Chase's 19 touchdowns or 40-plus yards are most in the NFL. 6 more than the next closest player, Tyreek Hill. That's impressive.
Son, that man was he was a Cincinnati Bengal for 2 games. And came out there and said, I got one job. Because he lost. I remember he played us the week prior. And we cooked him. He said, I'm not losing this game. I'm throwing the ball one way.
Right.
One way only. And ain't nothing Pittsburgh could do about it.
But you know Jamar Chase had to love that.
Oh, I think after the game, he was like,
my man said, you good with me.
You good with me.
You good with me.
That's great, bro.
My goodness.
That's a different level of greatness, bro.
Then he threw it to him 19 times the following week. 19 targets the week after. That's crazy.
I know where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Be where you need to be. I'm letting it fly. It's up to you to catch it.
For sure. That's wild.
Jamar Chase, number 1.
Jamar Chase, number 1. Okay. Man, that was a pretty good list. Let's go ahead. Let's take a couple calls before we get out of here for the night. 904-219-8264. Make sure Transformer not giving this out to the whole formation.
I should have just let him call it. Everybody send me a text real quick so I know it's you. Just so you can text them. I'm like, hey B, man, I got all these acronyms and
right. I'm like, what is it? Who? What? Like, listen, man, I'm from the Army. I don't know what you're talking about right now. I don't know what this means.
They'll be sending you all types of codes. You're like, man, I think my phone got hacked.
Right. Like, I have no idea what this is, man. No idea. But yeah, pretty good list on the wide receivers, man. Like I said, I think that top 4 could have gone in any order, but I'm not mad at all that it was Jamar Chase. JSN is a damn animal. We'll see how that follows up this year. Should be very interesting.
Ed Dog, she ain't finna come in here and talk about how JSN should be over JJ because he was dog water. I don't think Justin Jefferson was dog water, bro. His quarterback was atrocious.
Oh,
he's still 1,000 yards. I think that's what that man. He wasn't dog water. To say Justin Jefferson was dog water is crazy work. That man's in my division. I got to see him twice. But we got to send all types of double teams that dude's way.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. What up? What up? What up?
What's
what
happening?
Up? What up? What's going on? So now let's start from the bottom, work our way up to the top. I think certain names from that top 5 need to be moved down. And you brought up and said because his QB was dog water. Well, he did drop a couple of, he did drop the rocks a few times in certain games when his quarterback was throwing him the rock. So, yeah, he should be dropped down out of the top 5. I have no problem with Jamar Chase being up in there.
Let me pause you there. This is not only based on last season.
Oh, it's not based on last season?
Yeah, it's not just based on last season.
Oh, when was it? When is it based on? Or are they just going off for?
Are you like them as a player? Like not based off the data and just the stats of last season, based on them as a player.
Well, why they got AJ Brown ranked so low?
Because as a player, he's a sourpuss on the sideline. Probably why. That has a lot to do with reading books and not worrying about the game. And then you drop some critical balls at the end of the season that cost your team the.
I mean, we can say this. We can say the same thing. I mean, like, look, let's be honest. These top wide receivers they are divas. If they don't get the ball, they're gonna the rock. They start crying. Jamar Chase does it. JJ, he done it too. You know, all
He
respect.
was an absolute professional last year. With the best quarterback in the league, he kept it A1 professional for Justin Jefferson last year.
Well, was he not pouting though?
Pouting during the game, but everybody pouts during the game. But when it came to the media,
receivers
on the sideline,
pout a lot. We see the receivers pout. The top receivers pout a lot. Now, the only one I can say that was really professional was Larry Fitzgerald, but he did complain, like, you know, he didn't show it on the field. He went, you know, off, you know, behind the cameras, behind the scenes. Yeah, you know, they said he did complain about, you know, certain time not getting the rock. But look, man, I honestly, what was JSN? What number was he?
Number 3.
Man, he should have been number 1. My honest opinion. Jamar Chase should have been number 2, and was who else? Who I'm looking for?
Puka Nicole.
Yeah, he should have been number 3. Man, you got to drop down Justin. I hate to say, man, he got to be dropped down now. If they not, he just has to be. Yes, he's a beast. He's a dog. He most definitely was a dog when
taking his totality as what he's done in the last 5 years. That's what you're ranking against.
Okay, that's what we're ranking against the last 5 years. What was AJ Brown last 5 years though?
It wasn't topping Justin Jefferson.
He was nice though.
Well,
Justin Jefferson had arguably one of the best 4-season stretches in receiving history. That's why he's ranked high.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, absolutely, because 2 years, 2 seasons he did have. Man, who was that quarterback? Not playoff Sammy. We're not gonna mention him. Honorable, you know, we're not gonna mention
him.
Not. We talking about Kirk Cousins. No. Hold on. We had Kirk Cousins. He had him. He was, you know, he was dishing out, making him look good. And then also we did have playoff Sammy, made him look good. But after playoff Sammy left,
he had mediocre and
hold on. He left. After Sammy left, he's been crying and pouting. So here's what it is.
Where?
Man, he's been crying and pouting. I can see it in his eyes when he's not getting the rock.
You can't do that. Hold on. Let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that. Show me where.
Well, okay.
You're saying stuff that you don't even know that's true. You're just saying.
I will. Okay, I will send it to you in the chat. I mean, on the brother chat, and I will add Bruce. I will add Bruce.
Show me.
I'm gonna show. Okay.
Outing with his quarterback. I want to see that. Don't show me just some being mad. All players get mad on the sideline. All players. At some point in the game, they get mad. But show me him complaining about his quarterback.
Oh, no, not complaining about his quarterback. No. But we see, like you said, talent, but we see it the majority of the time with the wide receivers. That's why they always call the wide receivers divas. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
More reasons for that, because the reasons why they're pouting, they're showing up their quarterbacks in most times. Odell Beckham, when he's mad, he's over here kicking freaking goalposts and knocking
AB, Antonio Brown, same thing.
There you go.
Terrell Owens, T.O., same thing. Ocho Cinco, same thing.
That's what I mean by Justin Jefferson. He didn't do none of that. Yes,
no.
Aim, but he's not showing up as quarterback.
Okay, yeah. And then sure. All right, you're right. He didn't say not in front of his quarterback, but he did show frustrations and all that stuff. Like I agree with you on that part. Now, who was number 10? Was Devontae Adams number 10?
Yeah.
Okay, I give you that. But Mike Evans, he should have been in there, but I get it, injuries and everything like that. But I think that he's going to be useful as a red zone target when he's going to the 49ers. He's not in there, then
he is a 49er.
He is a 49er.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying with the 49ers. That's what I'm saying with the 49ers.
Going to be good for Brock Purdy.
Yeah. And then Malik Neighbors, I heard he got injured again during the offseason. So ain't no telling when he's going to be fully recovered coming back. I don't know what. I mean, did the Miami Dolphins cut Tyreek Hill?
Yes.
Is he a free agent now?
Yes.
Yeah, he is a free agent. That is right. Yeah, he's a free agent. And they traded Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle's gone too.
Raiders, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
No, he went to the Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah, he went to the Broncos. Yeah, but honestly, they honestly got 2 number 2s over there. Who's really the number 1 for the Broncos? Because what's that kid name? I forgot his name. I know his last name started with a C. Yeah, he's not a number 1. Yeah, he's not a number 1. I know that DK, he should be he's our number 1. Then we got picked up Michael Pittman Jr. When he was with the coach. He really honestly was not a number 1. Nope. That's why they let him go, because of Pierce. They got Pierce. He showed you he can be a number 1.
Yeah, that boy stud too.
Nico Collins, I would think he should have been ranked higher, but of course the concussions and the injuries kept him lower. So I agree with you on that, Bruce. That's when I said you was finally cooking something besides cooking water. So I agree with you on that.
Go ahead.
But let's see, who else was in this list? Who else I'm forgetting? Who else I'm forgetting? So we already said Jamar Chase. We already said Justin Jefferson. We already said AJ, Nico,
Amon St. Brown, and George Pickens.
I do like, Amon St. Brown. Yeah, he's a good one. Yeah, he's good. Bruce, you do know that his brother did play for Notre Dame.
I know that.
He knows that.
Oh, okay. Even though, I'm just saying, you got to.
But it hurts him worse that the better brother.
Yeah, Amon is a way better brother. Absolutely.
Equanimous Brown played for Notre Dame. That's correct.
Yeah. Let's see.
Why do you have to bring that? What was the point of bringing that up?
Bruce, we got to keep going. Let's keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, CD Lamb. He was ranked there, right? Was CD Lamb in the list?
7.
That's 6.
6. Pickens was 7.
Oh, okay. And then last but not least, I say George Pickens. Hey, yo, man, look, for them to franchise tag you, bro, like, hey, man, you better, man, hey. Oh, I hate it, but I think we franchise was for $27 million or something like that.
Yeah, you got a franchise tag. Did you get paid whatever the highest of the salaries of the season, like that year?
But if he gets hurt, he don't get none of this money, right?
No, he gets that 27. You get your tag money. You just don't get a guaranteed contract.
Yeah, look, man, he better. I don't know what he's gonna do in training camp, but we'll see. Hopefully it works out for him, man. Hopefully it does. But that's all I got, bro, man. Let's get the likes and subscribe up for the fellas. And y'all have a good one, man. You be you. I love you. Bruce, you be you as well, brother.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, bro.
Water. All right, brother. All right. Water.
Why you to bring up Notre Dame, though? What was that for?
Stranger danger.
Hello, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Rosie.
Hi, Mike List. I got from the top down. I got Puka Nicole 1. It's my opinion. That's how I'm going.
Man, go ahead with your list, man.
Puka 1, right? Jamar Chase, JSN, Jefferson for the Vikings. He would have been higher, but he had a stinker last year, but he had no quarterback, so he gets a little grace. Okay, you're going to be surprised at 5 now. I got 5. I got, truthfully, might be crazy, might be tripping, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Got Zay Flowers at 5.
I knew
it. Look at Bruce. Yeah, really? No, I got Zay at 10 though, but I ain't got him at 5.
Raven had to be on there, bro.
Huh?
At 5?
Yes.
Zay Flowers at 5.
Yes. And Rashad Bateman at 6. So I got to fucking with y'all. All right. I got the okay. I'm just fooling with. Let me stop playing. Then I got T. Higgins at 5.
Okay, all right. Now we being for real.
Okay.
Okay.
I got, surprisingly, CD Lamb at 6.
Okay.
Okay. At 7. What's my guy name? Oh.
What team?
At 7. You won't be surprised by this, bro. DK Metcalf at 7.
At 7 over George Pickens?
Hold up, George. Hold on now. I was gonna go George Pickens at 8.
Okay.
Okay. I got motherfucking
so
at
aggressive.
9.
So aggressive.
I gotta do it, man. I gotta pick my guy at 9. I gotta pick Zay at 9.
You don't have to.
No, he's the ninth best in the league.
No, he's not. You didn't have to do that.
Listen, brother.
Mention Amon-Ra St. Brown at all.
Oh shit! I forgot about Omar St. Oh god damn it! Well, I got him. I got St. Brown at 11. This is my list, bro.
What I'm saying is, I get it's your list, but it doesn't always have to have a Raven.
Nah, it's gonna have a Raven. It's gonna have a Raven. He's the first. Zay Flowers is top 10 receiver in his league, man.
No, he's very good, but he's not a top 10 receiver in the league. But it's your list. Yeah, okay.
Let me get out because you sound sleepy. At 10, I go St. Brown at 10. Zay got to get in there now. Let me say this.
Excuse me.
Honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go something. Boy from Denver, the 6'5" guy.
Okay.
Honorable mention. Hey, Stephon Diggs, honorable mention, bro. Hey, the kid from Minnesota, the second at number 2.
Nah, I'm good with that. I'm good with Jordan Addison at honorable mention. Not Stephon Diggs anymore, though. In my opinion, this is your list.
He didn't do a lot.
Honorable mention, Ricky Purcell from San Francisco.
Who?
Okay. Ricky Pearsall.
Okay.
So, but I got Puka 1, though. I know a lot of people are surprised about that, but people flip-flop him and Jamal.
That's not egregious, though, Bruce. That's not egregious at all.
The top 4, bro, they could all be interchangeable.
However you want them, for sure. Pause. However you want to order the top 4.
Yeah.
And that's it. Hey, man, listen, let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
You got 59 days to kick off. Hall of Fame game is the 6th, 2 days before my birthday.
Counting down.
And we are here, man. We're counting down, man.
Count down.
Hey, man, I think they should make Sundays, the opener of football season, a damn national holiday.
Agreed.
Not mad at that.
Not mad at that.
Super Bowl national holiday number 2.
There you go.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, man. Hey,
Bruce,
WNBA playoffs, man. We got to get some more of this WNBA talk. It's going to be really good, man. I'm more excited to watch that this year than any other time. No, I ain't going to do that. Back in the day, the Houston Comics.
There you go. There you go.
The playoffs started already?
It should be coming out of the
Got to be coming soon, yeah.
But the Houston Comics, I get ready to disrespect the legends, man.
You can't do that, man. They were dominant.
But this year, the WNBA playoffs is going to be really, really good. Hey, man, I haven't been excited to watch a damn soccer match ever in my life Sunday. I got all. Hey, I know I'm going off subject because I know y'all already closed the show out. That's why I'm just jumping in there. Yeah. I got all plans canceled for that day.
Okay.
You know, I want to see the greatness of Messi, man. And there's a lot of good. You not?
No,
hey, man.
Listen, I acknowledge he's the GOAT, but I'm rocking with Spain. But
hey, did you ever watch the Did you ever watch the back and forth between Stevenson and Shannon Sharp?
Yes.
All Shannon was trying to say, man, he ain't got no punching power. He wasn't saying that he was great.
He didn't say nothing egregious.
Shakur, you know, was messing with him though. But Shakur is an elite sport.
He's a technician.
He's a defender as well. Yeah,
he's a joy to watch. I don't know what Shannon Sharp was talking about.
No, Shannon. No,
I
agree. But think about this, Bruce. Right? You know boxing, right? A lot of people, and Shannon said it, like the casual boxing fan watches to see people get beat up, watches to see, you know, a fight, a knockout power, or 2 guys really engaging and standing. Think about it. Why do you think Arturo Gatti, Mickey Ward 1 is regarded as one of the greatest fights? because those guys went to war, right? There's something we love to see about people beating each other up. And obviously, that's not the only way to do it, right? Now, when you watch Shakur Stevenson, he's for the purist. Yeah. He's for the people that appreciate the sweet science, right? And so that's what Shannon was saying. You don't market well to the average, the casual boxing fan, people who turn it on to see somebody get laid out. That's all Shannon was saying. I see both sides of it. Shakur was like, yo, am I supposed to stand there and get hit so I can entertain people? Nah. So I get that too, you know?
Man, great show, man. Can't wait to see y'all boys again, man. No, no, man. Hit y'all.
I appreciate that, Bruce. Thank you, man.
All right.
All right. We are going to call it right there. Transform. You got anything on the way out, man?
Just say stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I have a segment that I'm preparing for.
Ooh.
Of all segments.
Can't wait.
Young disciple, Brucey. I'm gonna need y'all to show up for this one. Matter of fact, I need to have y'all be one of the first ones to call in. Both flags will be ready.
Oh boy.
Need y'all to call in. Now I ain't gonna say that's a good reason why you need to call in. Let me go ahead and nip that in the bud right now.
Ooh.
It's gonna be some good, some bad, some ugly herbal.
Okay. All right.
But stay tuned in. I'm prepared for it.
Stay tuned. All right.
Alhamdulillah.
Well, listen, y'all stay tuned. Wait for the announcement because Transformer got something in the pot cooking up for us. So thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for your engagement in chat. Thank you for your calls. If you're watching on the replay, we appreciate you as well. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, hyping, doing all the stuff, trying to get to 10,000 subs by the end of the year. And we know we can do it with your help. And that's it. We out. Peace.